we're here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh my God, I have a script somewhere. Where is it? I had to screw it up one more time for you, Kimmy. Love you. Anyway, so hello and thank you for joining us for session 12 of Pirates of Dark Water, a Cypher system actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG network. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Pirates of Dark Water, and to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks network, visit happyjacks.org. My name is Vixie Bell, and I'm your friendly neighborhood GM here at the Happy Jacks RPG Network, at least for the next 3 hours. And I am creating the world of Myrrh today in our grand finale episode of the Pirates of Dark Water. But I simply create the world and the NPCs that live in it. I can't tell the story alone. That has been done by the amazing table that I'm sitting with the exception of the delightful Sam Starr. Shout out to you, Sam. We love you. Thank you so much. And
We miss you, Sam.
we miss you already.
Sam.
But anyway, that said, these wonderful players are the ones that are helping to create the story with their in-game choices. Starting with the incredible, the invincible, Komu. Joe, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about Komu?
I want it canonized that I'm invincible. Thank you very much. I will be taking that. I will write on my
Absolutely not.
character sheets. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe. I play Como. He's the grizzled old veteran, former naval officer turned mutineer. He's out for some good times today. I'm looking forward to it.
You're gonna YOLO this so good. Anyway, so next up at our incredible table is our big blue ball of rage and not vengeance. Apparently, Pooja, why don't you tell us a little bit about Zaire and yourself?
Hi, I'm Pooja. I don't use pronouns. I am playing Zaire, he, they, who is a furious ecomancer who controls beasts and just happens to be the son of Bloth and was raised to be vengeance or his death.
It's fine. It's not like your name means vengeance or anything. And next up, we have the delightful, our favorite googly-eyed pirate, Ozzy. Courtney, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about Ozzy?
Oh, hi, I'm Courtney. She, her. Ozzy is a short, little, dishonorable pirate who used to work under Bloth, and she got punted into a tree and has been does not know what's happened since. So it'll be interesting to see
Good times.
what's happening when she wakes up.
Let's just say you and your buddy Conk had some adventures while you were both unconscious. That said, last but not least, the person with the most main character energy in the room, Lloyd. Why don't you tell us about yourself and the delightful Princess Ari?
Hi, I'm Lloyd. I exist as a human being, and I'm playing Ari, a princess of Octopon, who is either going to fulfill her destiny or create a new one from scratch.
There's nothing like DIY your own destiny. Love that. Love that. I'm sure there's a Pinterest board for that. But yeah, that said, that's our delightful and talented table. Sam, who is not with us today, we still love you, Sam, was playing Sophie Stormborn, Princess Ari's best friend and the unofficial captain of their ship, the Aurora. Currently, because Sophie's not here, believe it or not, Sophie's not going to be unconscious because I can't have Sophie unconscious for this finale episode. But Sophie will be active in this episode to an extent. I'm not going to do the voice, though, because only Sam can do Sophie's voice. Rather, Sam is the one that has the riz to do Sophie. I don't have that level of riz. But anyway, as the kids say. That said, it's time for your delightful TikTok length recap of what happened in the last episode. So in case you missed it, our delightful googly-eyed pirate Ozzy attempted to knock some sense into Komu while he was stuck in a vision of the past, and unfortunately wound up getting her own senses knocked out. The rest of the pirate crew stripped fake Ari of her disguise, only to find out that she was Conk, a former member of the crew of the Maelstrom, now a crew member of the Pandemonium. Taking a vacation never occurred to this man. Anyway, they tied him up and went
Retirement
on.
was an option, my guy. Retirement
It's
was
there.
an option.
Just, Mama always said, get a Roth IRA. Anyway, so they tied him up and went on their way, only to confront more of their past. We got some insight into the past of Zaire, the past of Komu, and the past of Sophie, as Ari found, and that is how Ari found them. Once they were all together, they all ended up in this sort of mire. Komu discovered that this was actually a trial set up by the leader of the Espers, Tolos, and then proceeded to make Tolos angry. It's a good time.
Oopsie.
It's nothing like pissing off the leader of an island that has a thing you need. You're fine. You're doing great. And Komu found himself in a telepathic timeout, as Tolos basically kept him from helping his friends as they came to terms with their past. This ended in a beautiful conversation between Sophie and Ari, where they came to terms with their differing points of view as to what it means to save the world of Myr and its people. And everyone else was able to confront and make peace with their own past, breaking the spell and passing the trial. Together, you all found Tolos, who released Komu and gave you the Medallion of Time, the final treasure of rule. Now, Princess Ari, Sophie, Komu, Ozzy, Zaire, and Nidler are headed back to Octopon, closely guarded by the Wraith, which is being captained by Ayaz, Jote, and Zuli. And they are also being pursued by the Pandemonium, sister ship to the Maelstrom. But like all of our games have started, we need a little bit of a prologue before we find out what our intrepid crew is up to. In this, we tell the tale of two ships. The sounds of cannons fill the air as two ships engage in combat. Made of the wood of mystical trees and possessing a mind of its own, the Wraith narrowly avoids the heavy artillery of the larger ship. The second, built from the bleached carcasses of leviathans and resembling a gargantuan floating fossil, containing a labyrinth of passageways, rooms, and cannons, obviously, is the Maelstrom. Bloth stands at the head of the ship, holding a tiny creature in his hand. Around him are scattered the 7 other treasures of rule. The little creature wriggles and makes distressed sounds, unable to escape. Bloth cackles. Now it is I who controls dark water. On the Aurora, Tula points at the prow of the ship. Ren, Bloth is trying to control dark water. Ayaz's gaze follows where she is pointing. Noijitat, he will kill us all. Ren, taking a deep breath, says, Not if I have anything to say about it. Nidler, take the wheel. Nidler does so and looks at him. But Ren, what are you going to do? With practiced ease, Ren effortlessly vaults to the mainsail, transforming it into a glider. I'm going to use my head. Grabbing on, he sails towards the Maelstrom, kicking Bloth in the jaw and knocking him over before landing effortlessly on the deck. Whew, I lost my place. The creature is loosed from his hands, and it runs to Ren, crawling onto his shoulder. You'll never be able to control dark water, Bloth. This is a Saturday morning cartoon. I just want to remind everyone of that. With an angry roar, Bloth is on his feet and charging Ren. The two engage in an epic battle. But when Bloth turns around, the treasures are gone. The last one floats on a mystical wind to the Wraith, where the rest have been swept away by Tula's ecomancy. She smiles and waves. Never take your eyes off the prize, Bloth! Ren runs, vaults, and grabs hold of the glider's sail to return to the Aurora, and the ship takes off, managing to evade the worst of the cannon fire. Bloth grips the rails of the Maelstrom so hard that the bone cracks. I will have my revenge, he growls, and then begins barking orders to his crew. The Aurora returns to Octopon to leave the treasures in a safe place while the others are found. But what they return to is an Octopon in ruins, ravaged by the Dark Disciples, followers of the Dark Dweller. Morpho, leader of them, awaits them, determined to keep them from attaining their goal. Ayaz, Tula, Niddler, and Ren manage to sneak through Octopon and find their way to the hidden underground temple where the treasures can be stored, only to face Morpho and the Dark Dweller. A vicious fight ensues, one that ends with Niddler and Tula unconscious, Ayaz injured, but the 7 treasures of rule returned to their resting place. Morpho is dead and the Dark Dweller has been banished from Myr, for now. Ren, breathing heavily, looks at his friends, slowly realizing that the people of Octopon need him. The weight of rule settles on his shoulders. To continue seeking the treasures of rule like this, when his people are in dire need of his assistance, would be irresponsible of him as the new king of Octopon. As Ayaz rouses Tula and Niddler, Ren steps away from the glowing wall, walking towards them. He says only 3 words. It is done. And that is what is bringing us back to the echo of that former battle, as now the Aurora is the one running from the pandemonium, closely guarded by the Wraith.
Wow.
It's the last episode. I had to make it epic.
That was amazing. That was so cool.
So that said, you are all on the Aurora. You are attempting to flee the pandemonium. You can see that the pandemonium is moving faster than it should, and that the water around it is dark and inky. You can also see the tiny, slender figure of Koa guiding the ship forward, standing on the prow. Zaire and Ari, you can almost feel not just her, but the power of the Dark Dweller, its rage coming for you. Ozzy might feel it. There's like a 50-50 chance because Ozzy is sensitive, but I don't know how sensitive you are. So, Como, you're good. Yes, Como. Oh God, Como and Dwayne are good. They share the same mental fortitude. But yeah, okay.
So, I guess the first thing that happens is the camera, after a level flashback, and we see Ko and everything else, it cuts to me on the deck next to Zayn. I'm like, so how do we slow that down so we cannot get beaten before we get to Myr?
Well, if the dark water is propelling the ship forward, then we can try to dispel the dark water around it with the treasures, I guess.
With Koa standing on the same deck, that'll be difficult.
Difficult, but not impossible.
Was just like, sorry, did you guys hear me or am I interrupting?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go.
Sorry, okay. So Ozzy's, I assume she's on her back on the deck somewhere. Just kind of sits up, just goes, it's basic physics. Yeah, it's field, right?
It doesn't get less creepy.
You have things that repel dark water, right?
Yes.
So, if the dark is moving this way, and you have a shield that can propel it, use it as a counter force, it'll push you more forward. Physics.
Is that how physics works?
Where are we? Wait, last night? Were we in the woods? I'm on the ship.
What's physics?
Talk about it later. I'm gonna be like, Sophie, get ready to move really, really quickly. And I'd like to strap a rope on myself, grab the shield, leap off the side, slide down, slam the shield into the bottom part of the ship, and then like attach it and then power it up.
Okay, so you are going to attach it and power it up to the ship, so that essentially it's kind of working like an ice cutter when you're sailing through like an icy region, to cut through the dark water should it come to you. Sophie, you hear a string of curses from Sophie as you tell this to Sophie, and Sophie's like, "This is the worst idea ever, but whatever, we're here." As she tries to figure out how to hit the nos on this boat. Which is essentially she is going to call to the rest of you to hit this to bring the sails down, because fortunately for you guys, the wind is in your favor, and you can actually show how quickly the Aurora can move. So what I would like to have happen here is, Ari, I would like you to roll for Sophie, for Sophie's navigation of the ship. I will say that whoever is helping out, if all three of you are helping out, it'll ease it by 3 out of the gate, this task.
Yeah.
Because if you're
for
all
sure.
okay, so then Ari, that's gonna ease it by 3. This would have been a level 5 task. It is now a level, I can't count. 2. So yeah, so it's gonna be a 6.
Sophie's tier 4, right?
Sophie is tier 4. You want to use
Can
it one
I
more level?
argue that the Aurora will also help?
If the Aurora is also helping, it will lower it to a 3 or better.
Yeah.
Roll a 10.
Hey!
Hey.
Thank God we have the easing system in Cypher. So expertly, once the sails are down, Sophie is able to. The ship is propelled forward, and Sophie is able to navigate it in such a direction that the pandemonium will have to. It's going to make it harder to follow you. Basically, it's going to make up the difficulty for them. I'm having a hard time with English right now. I'm sorry. It's probably a combo of this being the last episode and me trying to not be emotional. But anyway, so as you pull away, I would like you to roll again. Anyone on the ship can do this. I need you to roll a defense roll for the Aurora, not the Wraith, the Aurora.
I can roll that, I guess.
Fantastic. This is, hold on, I gotta go look at stats. I have ship stats in a corner here, just like. Oh yeah, okay. And I will say, remember that the Aurora for speed tasks are eased by 1 level. So this, the Aurora's killing it today.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a 21 or better.
With the ease?
Without the ease. We haven't added ease yet. With the speed, because you're going quickly, it will ease it by 1, drops it to an 18.
So just roll 18.
That's fine. Doing
just
great. Is there anything? I will say that Sophie
or...
has like sailing skills.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let that ease it again from a level 6 to a level 5, so 15 or better.
Okay.
Easy. 1 in 4 chance. You got it.
So then, if Zaire helps using
Ecomancy.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 or better.
Because Zaire can use push to
help
push.
Yes. 12 or better. Let's go.
And then we could do 1 more if somebody else can help.
Como will help.
I'm like at the bottom of the ship at the moment.
You're hanging on for dear life.
I'm like,
Ozzy, you had your hand up. Do you have something you can use?
So no, I was just being like, I might have something.
Okay.
I mean, you have engineering, but I think that's more for like small objects.
Okay.
Como has sailing. He can help with coordinated rigging and pulling of things.
Yeah, I also
Okay.
have sailing.
If you both have sailing, I'll allow to use it by one more. 9 or better.
Okay.
Not 50-50, you got it.
Doing great.
As a 4.
Oh no. Oh, I feel like you just
Oof.
made it kind of worse. And Sophie's gonna be cursing you out here in a minute.
Uh-oh.
So you see it coming. We're gonna say Zaire sees this coming because you know the pandemonium. You're aware of the artillery that it has, the cannons, because the pandemonium has they're not cannons per se, they're technically ballistas. Before all of my weaponsmiths get up my ass about this, they're acid slug ballistas. So you see them coming and you try to get the Aurora out of the way. The Aurora also sees this coming, and you both do the thing where you kind of act at the same time, and because you acted at the same time, you mucked it up.
Canceled out each other's thing.
Yes, and the Aurora gets hit with a couple of acid slug ballista blasts. They are 2 points of damage apiece, so your hull takes a total of 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
The Aurora has a level 6 hull, so you have 18 points before your ship sinks.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Ozzy just
Do what I can.
told
Up
me.
the stakes. Giggity.
What are you doing, idiot? You're supposed to go this way.
Away from the blasts, not towards them. Jeez. Anyways, and I'm pretty sure, just because this amuses me, that the entirety of the crew of the Pandemonium now say that Zaire did it on purpose. You're a genius to them. It's not a mistake to them. You're just a genius.
Yeah. They totally could believe that.
Still healthy.
They can't let that go.
Yes, literally them. He's so smart. Went undercover. Screwed him up on purpose. Yes. So currently, sorry, I'm mathing.
Don't know how my dad ever put up with all of this.
He threw most of them to Constrictus and probably replaced crew a lot. So 14 points of basically your ship has 14 points left before you guys sink.
Did we have a chance to rest before all this happened? Because
actually, thank you for bringing that up.
Christ.
Make your recovery rolls because you would have had some time to rest before the pandemonium caught up with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I was like, my pools. They're super low.
No. Make your recovery rolls right now, please.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, yeah, you all had time to rest. Don't worry.
Oh, nice.
You had at least a few hours before the pandemonium was coming to you. So, because these are ships, these are ships, and they're not naval ships that can conceal themselves and have radar and sonar and all that stuff. They're pirate ships.
Yeah.
They don't have that. They're not even modern pirate ships. Okay.
I've been unconscious, so I had a very nice nap.
You had a great nap. Ozzy had the best sleep ever.
Do we get away?
So you do not get away. Because of the level you got hit with these. You feel.
Yep. We've taken fire.
Yeah, you've taken fire. As Sophie tries to bring the ship around, cursing out both the Aurora and Zaire for their antics, more cursing from this, and is trying to get things straightened out. Where is everyone positioning wise? What are we doing? I think is best, because that's going to help me decide which order we are going in as well. Because I know Cypher can get a little weird because we don't do initiative the same way as other games.
Well, I'm in the stern.
Okay, so you're in the stern.
I'm still on the bottom of the ship.
You're on the bottom of the ship holding the shield going, please God, let this work. Got it.
Komu is mid deck. He's watching for borders and getting ready to man cannons.
Okay.
Ooh,
Cool.
cannons. You have cannons.
Actually, I should tell you what the Aurora has. So the Aurora has several weapons. You also have acid snails, but not ballistas. You have a slingshot with acid snails and hot flaming rocks. Those will do +4 damage when you fire them. You also ask for huge masts to swing from because somebody has to be Flynn, Ari. That does allow your speed tasks to be eased by 1. And then last but not least, you have mist making, which will ease stealth tasks by 1.
Maybe
So that
we
is what
should let
available.
out some of that mist.
Yes. Wait until you see the rest of the stuff. Pandemonium has though. It's a good time.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't
They
worry.
do
You
have
also
sonar.
not quite. No. I
Can we
will
not
say
activate our mist cloud to like mist the area so they can't keep following us?
you can absolutely try.
Just asking that. That makes sense.
Tell me. I'll do
It's
the
Would
mist
make it
thing.
hard to defend too.
Yeah. Because so you want to do the mist thing, Ozzy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna activate the mist making. It was gonna ease. If you were doing a stealth task, it would be eased by 1. This is not a stealth task. This is more of a defense roll, or yeah, because you're defending yourself from the pandemonium. So what I will say here is this task, and the reason this task is as high as it is because Koa is on that ship. Koa does not need. That's not going to work with Koa. This is going to start at an 18.
Okay. Wow.
We've got some finale vibes going for sure.
I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I guess a savant power shift does not affect defenses. So,
what does a savant power shift do exactly? Can you?
It says
tell
2
me?
specific skills other than attacks, defense, or special abilities such as history, perception, persuasion, etc., are eased by 1 step per shift.
Okay.
So I guess this would be more for like sailing rather than
Sailing, or if
Engineering?
you were trying to, well, yeah, if you're trying to not attack or defend, like maybe executing a maneuver, then definitely.
Honestly, I'm starting to think maybe the mist is not the best idea.
We have rocks. We have flying
No,
flaming
I'm
rocks.
gonna set them on fire, and I kind of want to send some flaming rocks, as long as they don't see me do it, because they'll get real mad if they know Ozzy is shooting flaming rocks. But the idea of shooting flaming rocks just sounds so appealing to her.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's do
they're
that.
big flaming rocks. It
Flaming
feels like
rocks.
exactly the kind of thing that Ozzy would
I
do.
mean,
I really want to see you guys try this mist thing.
Really?
Yeah. So
okay.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I have a plan for it. I can ease it by probably 1. If the GM is nice, maybe 2.
Okay.
Oh,
How
yeah,
do you
maybe
want to ease this
ecomancy?
task?
First off, I have counter danger, meaning
Okay.
that I can. But using that, I'd like to use it as a negator, as an easer, because I constantly can negate a source of danger
Okay.
that comes towards a place. I could do it for about 1 minute, and it's a practical thing. And what I'd like to do on top of that is that when the mist goes out, I'd like to breathe to use ecomancy to spread it, but I like to fill the whole thing with ecomancy. So when he's sensing for power, he senses the mist. He doesn't sense us.
Ooh. Okay. So the second one is going to be more of an action. So that's gonna have to wait for your turn.
No problem.
But I do like the idea of that. I will say, Ozzy, that you have Ari's help, so this will ease the task from an 18 to a 15. You are also, yeah. I will say that your engineering skill can probably apply here as well, because
engineering is supposed to be for like building small objects.
well, for today, you can now understand mechanisms, and this happens to be a mechanism, not a magic thing.
Indeed.
And what is mist if not very small objects?
There you go.
Well,
So
it's
you-
funny particle of the
Uh,
machine that makes
yes, it's a little machine that makes mists. You're like, oh, I got this, and you
I
take
know.
your little bag of tools, and it will allow it'll go from a 12 to a 15. Yes.
excellent. All right, let's roll it.
Or
and see
sorry,
what
15 to a
happens.
12, the other way around. Roll a 12 or better.
Okay, what happens? 10. Hope for the best. Oh my god, a 12.
Yeah.
Hey! So
Mist.
mist explodes out of the aurora and begins to conceal the ship from the pandemonium. You can, again, like there's the Koa's eyes narrow. She is not happy about this, but she's not going to let this stop her. She's on a mission to unalive the group of people that is currently annoying her and her boss. So, not going to let that stop her. But the pandemonium continues to move at pace. Koa is attempting to lock on to the aurora. So, Ari, I'm going to let you go next since you talked about something that you want to do to try to assist here as well.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the mists around us. Koa's trying to get to us. Why make
Yep.
it easy?
Yep.
The lightning comes like around me and then like runs down my face and it goes into my mouth for a second. But when I breathe, it's like just mist coming out gently. And then you see the lightning spark off into the mist.
Mm-hmm.
The budget was really important for this scene, because the last episode.
It is.
So the lightning goes into the mist.
Yeah.
The mist has that lightning striking through it, almost like a weird thundercloud. It's totally cool. I totally have control. I'm not about to roll like a 2.
Well,
Or anything. This
to-
is, well, go ahead.
to make this easier, I can help you if you would like. If you'd
Yeah.
like some assistance.
Well, I
to
haven't
ease
set
it
a
more.
level yet, but for the magic that you were trying to do, I'm gonna say that this is probably gonna start at a 15. So it's not as high because you've had time to work with ecomancy. You are familiar with it, and then I'm saying,
Learning.
Better.
Zaire is a teacher. Just do it. Why can't you do it?
It's
Right.
not about why can't you do it. It's about high pressure situations making you more likely to do it.
That's not how you should be learning, but okay.
Works out for me.
You know, 12 or better. If that's going to ease it by 1 with Zaire's help.
All right. I'd like to use counted. Oh no, I already used counted your ones. I'd like to
You
use
already used
easy by 1.
Okay, so that'll bring it from a 12 to a 9.
Hmm.
Don't
We
roll
allow
one.
rerolls, right? By spending XP.
You can spend if you have the XP to spend,
I'd
which
like
you
to spend
do.
XP.
You all have got it 4 XP from the last round.
I'd like
so
to spend XP,
make sure.
please.
What did you roll before you spent the XP? I just wanted.
I rolled a 2.
Dang, if you had rolled a 1, I wouldn't have let it because I really want the 1. I'm a benevolent GM until it suits my narrative. Okay. But anyway, you.
Well, I mean, if you'd like me to fail, you can
No.
Okay.
It would have just been fun. I'm not married to failure. I just thought it would have been fun. I would have been like, oh,
All right. In which case,
But,
the reroll got me a 19.
minor effect, even better.
take it.
Okay, so Ari, what does it look like as you push Koa away?
So
like vibrationally.
yeah, so Cole is Cole just walking onto the Aurora like a badass?
She's not walking under the aurora. It's very much it's much more magical in nature. Koa is using her ability to sense you. Essentially, rather than physically seeing you, she's locking on to you, Zaire, Ozzy, and the Aurora, who are all magical in nature. Komu and Dwayne,
So-
once again, fine. Sophie, also fine. They
And
all
Dwayne.
share the same.
So
mental
there's
makeup.
a bit where we see it from Koa's point of view, where they're like they've still got a blindfold of lights, and like, I see you, and they're reaching their hand towards us dramatically.
Yes.
And then as they do, there's a shot of me like in ghost form, lightning form, leaning over their shoulder, and I go, no, you don't. And I would say, so another one pops up next to her on the other side and goes, no, you don't. And another one goes, no, you don't. Then no, you don't. Then no, you don't. Then no, you don't. And then it's just tons of us just floating around her. And I'm sort of like, hey, how do you feel about your power now, lamer? And I sort of like, and I swear, I say something. I don't know what I should say to make it engage. I guess Chongo Longo motherfucker, and I push her away.
Chongo
Tongo
Longo
Longo
Krell
Krell Eater.
Eaters.
Krell Eaters, yes. That's the equivalent. Oh
That's
my
the yippee
god.
ki
Yup, I love
And like
it.
all of them we all just reach out and we're like, no. And then push them away. They come back out of the vision and they're just to the mist and they can't see crap.
Yep. Okay. And then so is that your minor effect? Or
Yeah.
okay, cool. So that's your minor effect. You like Kobo's response to that is a hiss, like a kind of a sound. She does not like that. Now she hates you more. Be fine. Be fine. And Koa looks to Brother Blackheart. They're not going to take their turn here. This is more flavor. But Koa looks back to Brother Blackheart and says, "You board the ship. Find some way through this mist. I have a bone to pick." And she dives off, usually like if no one can see through the mist, but Koa does this beautiful swan dive off of the pandemonium and into the water, where she disappears. Jaws music plays quietly in the background. Sorry, I had to do it. Anyway, so Koa is in the water. We do not know what's going on there. Ari, you have taken your turn. We are going to move from Ari, who's at the bottom of the ship, using her ecomancy, attempting to repel the dark water with the shield should it come too close to the Aurora. We are now left with Ozzy has released the machine, Komu and Zaire. So we're gonna go to let's see, back of the ship. We're gonna go to Zaire, who's at the stern.
It occurs to me that while the pandemonium is currently focusing on us, the mantis is still kind of vulnerable.
Or the Wraith, you mean?
The Wraith.
Yes,
sorry.
that's fine.
I was like, wait, what? Something has happened.
Mantis is over there like, Zaire said my name. I feel it.
Look, uncle. It's not always about you.
Oh God.
So the Wraith is still back there, kind of like unprotected.
The Wraith is not protected, correct. From they also they do have things they can do, but they're more focused on protecting the Aurora than they are about, because these are all ex-pirates. Zuli and Ayaz. Zuli and Ayaz used to work for Bloth. And this is Jote's ship. So
finally got it back.
Yes. After all this time.
But Zaire, because of all these memories and the thing and whatever, it like realizes that everything that they really know about sailing came from Jote. So
okay.
he can't just let them be unprotected and just be completely focused on us. So he's going to use the Horn of the Sea to call up some kind of protection for, my like real father figure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh boy. I was hoping you'd do this.
Finale time.
Finale time. Okay. So yes, you're going to use the Horn of the Sea. We're going to roll about this. There's a reason I want you to roll about this. The difficulty on this task is going to start at a 15.
Okay. I have I'm trained in magic, including artifacts and ciphers.
I was going to say, this is a cipher, so that's 1. The training is 2. So 12 to 9.
Okay. And then I'm going to spend a couple of points to
Okay.
well, I can spend intellect, but then I have 3 edge in it, so I'm gonna lower it by another 1.
So that's going to be from a 9, the 12, 9 to a 6.
Right. Use a different set of die.
You got this. I actually want you to.
Hey, that's a 19 on the dice.
Hey, minor effect. Oh, this is so good. Okay, the dice are with me today. They both agree on this section of the story. So
The dice are like,
still
yes,
have-
protect your father.
yes. Do you still have the glowfish from Volta Mary?
Of course I do. Is such a friendly little guy.
He's just a little guy. You hear the splishing and splashing as it gets restless when you blow the horn, and it jumps from its little bowl and into the waves.
Be free,
And
little man. Be free.
I am going to set a timer here. Your specific thing will go off in 4 turns. This is a very powerful thing that you have done. And I'm not telling you what it is, but if you would like something else to happen here as part of it, I'm happy to do that for you because I still want to acknowledge the success. It's just that this triggered something very big. So, or kind of big, I guess. I don't know. You can tell me later when you find out what it is.
I think at the same time as like my little glow guy is swimming off, you see like it's like almost like just as we lose sight of the glow, we notice that coming the other way is a bunch of like other sea creatures, and they start to churn the water around the wraith to like help it also go faster and evade better.
Okay, fantastic. So that begins to happen. You hear Ios. You could hear Ios cursing. Noijitat, what is happening? As the Wraith surges forward. I will say the Wraith had an advantage on speed tasks, and this just makes it. It had, let's see, speed tasks were eased by 2. It's now eased by 3 for the Wraith. Hilarious. But yes. So, well, but that's part of another thing for the Wraith. But we'll get there. All right. So that's Zare's turn. Fabulous. Fantastic. I love the setup for this finale. Komu, you are in the middle of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else is on the Pandemonium.
Mm-hmm.
What is Komu doing?
I'm gonna. Can we see the Wraith from where? Like, where is the Wraith in terms of where we are?
So, Ozzy activated the mist, and Ari made it stronger. The answer is no, you cannot see the Wraith.
Okay.
Before the mist was activated to conceal the aurora, the Wraith was not too far behind you.
Okay.
It was clear that it wasn't a matter of it's not able to keep up, but more of a matter of they were guarding the rear. So had you not been able to evade, the Wraith would have tried to intercept the Pandemonium.
Okay.
So, and now it's currently moving much more quickly forward, because Zaire was like, "Animal friends to the rescue!" So,
okay. So at this point, the mist is obscuring our view of the Pandemonium as well.
yes, you cannot see the Pandemonium, but conversely, the Pandemonium and Koa cannot see you.
Firing would give away our position, so I'm gonna go and approach Ari.
Okay. Just like that. That's what Ari does.
Your Highness, they will not stop their pursuit. I don't know how long we can outrun them. They have more guns than us. Now might be a chance for me to make a mess. Permission to board.
I look at him and go, permission granted! I know I used my effect before, but can I show Komu where the pandemonium is in the mist?
Do you have, I guess for me, your wind ecomancy would be an easy way to do this, but you would also risk giving away the Aurora's position if you were to clear a path. So that's what I'm thinking. Is there another way that you think you could show where the pandemonium is without giving away the Aurora's position?
Can I launch Komu to the pandemonium?
To the concept of where the pandemonium might be, sure.
I mean,
Because-
if once I get clear of the mist, I'll be able to see it.
Yes, you'll be able
Yeah.
to see the pandemonium, but if
I
you
see
are
the clear
being
the mist.
launched, you won't have control over where you land. So there's potentially you landing in one of the 20 seas of Myr, which is a good time for everybody.
All I have to do is roll high, right?
Roll high with the
I've got
difficulty level
4 more
higher
XP left.
because of the mist, sir.
All I have to do, I've got 4 XP left. All I gotta do is roll high. We got this.
You're doing great.
Anyone else want to come along?
Okay. While that's being worked on, do we have flares? Is that a common item for us?
I think that you would probably have some kind of flares. If anything,
Okay.
the hot flaming rocks can act as flares.
I'm wanting something that I can take onto the pandemonium and fire from it.
Okay. Then what you would want is some kind of pistol, which do exist.
Right.
I believe
Yeah.
Ozzy has a pistol. Yes. Sorry, Courtney, you're muted.
Sorry, I was saying I got one. I can give
Yeah.
them a little bomb. I got my gun. I got my
Yeah.
gas thing. Oh wait, hey, I'm an engineer. And give me a sec. I can tinker up. I can build a little flare for you. Woof.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Great.
Yes. I
Yeah.
like this.
Wait just a minute.
Yes.
I got this. Tinker.
Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah,
So
Ozzy,
Ozzy.
just make sure you toss it away from your face.
Understood. Thank you, Ozzy.
Okay, yeah, big guy. But what's happening?
When I fire this flare, it'll mean that I've engaged their captain.
No, I mean like in general. The last thing I remember was seeing you all frozen in the woods, and now we're fighting on the ship. What's happening?
You had a very long nap, Ozzy.
No wonder I feel so youthful and refreshed.
Komu grits his teeth. I'm glad that was restful for you.
This is so good. Oh gosh.
Anyway, oh yeah, I gotta find that Slayer guy. Anyway, who's chasing us? Who's chasing us this time, I should say.
Your former crew.
Oh, this is awkward. Okay, well, good luck with that. He gives you a little pat on the thigh.
I instinctively retract a little bit because the nut shot is still very close to heart. But then I ease and then I kneel down and give him a brotherly punch.
A brotherly punch. So how hard is this punch and how far does Ozzy go?
My brother was Ayaz, so you figure it out.
Ozzy. But yes,
Okay.
all right. So
Okay.
are we going with the plan to launch Komu into next week? Potentially.
That's what he wants.
Okay.
To do. Go for it.
Okay. Is that okay with you, Komu?
I want to see what happens.
All right. This is a 18 that you need to hit. We're gonna start at an 18.
Okay. I have balance and careful movement. I also have physical performing arts. I can do aerial stuff pretty well.
You're down to a 12 here. Oh, wait. Still, if it's I forgot the mist because we're launching in the mist adds a level of difficulty. So instead of an 18, it was a 21. So you're actually at a 15.
Okay. Still good.
Yes.
I'm I'm also lowering it by using wind magic.
Okay, so 12. It's about as good as we're gonna get.
Okay.
Or better.
Okay.
Just roll high.
Just roll high. You're doing great.
Wait, I'm rolling.
Just
You're
get a
the one
20, it's
launching
fine.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
rolling.
rolling.
My bad. Sorry, I thought I'm rolling. Okay, I got it.
Well, no. You're not rolling. Komu is rolling.
Oh,
Ari's
I'm
just
rolling.
helping.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's your turn. This is the action. You wanna
Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
roll
Okay.
high.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Just roll high. You'll be doing great.
All right. That's a 4.
I love it when the dice
Can
tell
I
the story,
spend
don't you?
XP to make him reroll?
No. Only Komu can spend. I believe.
Technically.
Can you? Does the rule say you can?
Yeah.
Darn.
Just roll
Okay.
better.
What's this thing?
Just roll better. Okay.
Okay.
Re-roll it.
That's a 10.
Still not enough. All right. Well, Ari,
Not as
what
bad
does
as
it
a
look
4, but-
like as you attempt to throw Komu? Like let's build out this scene. I'll take over with how badly this goes for you, Komu. But Ari, Komu, you and Komu have come up with this plan to launch Komu at the Pandemonium. How do you even determine where the Pandemonium is?
I look through the mist. I remember it being somewhere over there. I like permission granted, and I put my leg at the bottom of. I hook my leg onto the aurora.
Mhm.
I lean back, pick my hands up. I like airbend, push Komu up, and then I'm like I line up the shot like it's a gun, and then I fire them towards it.
So in the style of Yu Yu Hakusho, you attempt to spirit gun Komu at the Pandemonium. Komu, you feel yourself lifted up and fired like a cannon. And you watch as the Pandemonium flies by you. You fly by it, rather, because Ari overshot it. And you land with a splash behind the Pandemonium.
Okay.
In the water.
Okay.
I think I got it. I'm sure they're fine.
But I can see the Pandemonium.
You can see the Pandemonium. You are a distance away from it. You will have to swim towards it.
All right.
If you would like to board it.
I do have swimming as a trained skill. I'm going to start swimming towards it.
We're going to come back to you with that swimming.
Yep.
And it is now our wonderful enemy's turn. Our clock for Zayr's super cool special move has ticked down by 1 because everyone's taking their turn. Ozzy, you are trying to desperately ground yourself, figure out what has happened since you were unconscious.
Yes.
What is happening here? And as you stand around trying to trying to figure this out, a shadow rises behind you in the mist as Koa boards the aurora.
Joe, your timing is terrible.
I'm sorry. I saw my opening.
No, it's great.
All right, so Ozzy, that's where that's Koa. That's where we are going to leave you and Koa. I don't think she's not attacking yet. You're fine. On the Wraith, I will say that as Koa is boarding the Aurora, the Wraith being sped forward by Zayr's magical animal friends suddenly begins to slow down as the water around them goes dark. And the creatures that you summoned as an act of self-preservation flee from what they know can and will destroy them. Dark water begins to grab hold of the Wraith. And Ari, whoever's within hearing distance can hear this. as Aya shouts, "Dark water! Brace yourselves!" Jote is going to attempt to get the boat out of the dark water. It is still going to follow them. So, who would like to roll for Jote's ability to try and get out of this?
Like just rolling a die.
Just roll. This is a defense. This is going to be a defense roll for them.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to use the Aurora stats. So, or not the Aurora stats,
Okay.
the Wraith stats. They are small and fast. This is a speed task, which thankfully is eased by 2. Normally, there's another stat that'll ease it by 3, but they are not there yet. But yeah, so this is a level 24. So 21, 18. You have to hit an 18. And with Jote's sailing, we'll ease it by 1 more to 15.
Okay. So now I roll. Let's see what happens. It got a 16.
Nice. The Wraith the Jote, with his experience and being in his element with his ship, is able to steer somewhat out of the dark water. But the dark water still it manages to grab on to the end of the ship, and it's going to do this is dark water, so it is going to do 6 points of damage. The Aurora, it has a level 8 hull. Not the Aurora, the Wraith has a level 8. So 24 minus 6. The Aurora has 18 points before it will sink. Currently, you can see, and you guys can't see because you're in a mist, but the acidity of the dark water has significantly weakened the hull of the Wraith. And there's a string of curses from Ayaz because instead of retreating, the dark water is continuing to come towards them. That is where we are at with so far. And we are going to come back round again. And I believe we started with Ozzy. So Ozzy, we are back round to your turn.
Oh boy. And do I see the danger standing directly behind me?
You could. She is crept up behind you. So, how observant is Ozzy?
I don't know how to judge that.
Oh, that's a great question. I will say she hasn't done anything yet, so maybe you turn around by accident.
Okay.
It's perfectly possible.
All right. See. Ah! You're not supposed to be here. Get out of here. Get.
Koa looks at you and says, "Little traitor, you are going to make a lovely dark disciple."
Let me deal with this ship thing first. Give me a moment. I don't think she quite understands.
Oh, geez.
So
okay.
We have this big, can't you see we have this big ship following us full of dangerous people? I'm going to go fight in it. Just give me a minute. I guess
Koa, go ahead. What are you going to do?
I'm just going to go toddle over to the cannons.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to roll a defense roll here.
Sure.
Koa is going to use a skill called Dark Summon.
Okay.
Dark Summon. Sure. 1 moment, please. I got to go remember what this does. Where's Koa's sheet? Komu has experienced this before. It was a great time for everybody. Around your feet, it begins to become dark as a puddle of dark water begins to form around you. In order to escape this puddle, you will need to roll a successful might roll. And if you do escape, you are still poisoned, so you'll be taking 1 point of poison damage.
Okay.
If you can't escape, you'll be taking 2 points of poison damage for the amount of time that you are stuck in the puddle.
Okay. Well,
The
how do I?
difficulty, yeah. So you're defending. The difficulty on this. Oh, Koa is a really high level. Yeah, Koa. There is Koa. Level 8. So we're starting at a 24.
Okay.
I will point out that this does require a level of concentration on Koa's part.
Okay. So I feel like suggesting maybe a harpy screech or perhaps a shatter
Or
or
blunt force trauma.
mentor based. One of those. Um,
So anyway,
See
Ozzy
that?
starts blasting.
I
Yeah.
love this.
you know what? That sounds like a great idea. Let's just dart pistol her to the. Hey,
Fantastic.
stop!
All right, so Koa is you're starting with a 24. We'll say that you've
Mhm.
got you're using your pistol, and you're trained with your pistol, right?
Yes.
Should have an okay, cool. So that'll ease it by a level. So now it's a 21.
Okay.
What else do you got?
I could do dexterity, power shift, movement, acrobatics, initiative, and speed defense are eased by 1 step.
Okay, so that'll bring it down to an 18.
Okay.
Effort.
Yeah, I can spend some effort.
Okay,
So if I spend 1 effort, it'd be a
that's going to
15.
bring it to a 15. Yes.
Okay. Well, this sounds important, so. All right. I will spend an effort. Figure out how to do that. Okay. Yeah. It's supposed to be hard. Let's see what else. Yeah, let's just blast in the face or try to blast.
Okay, fantastic. Let's see if you can roll a 15 or better.
They've been on my side this morning. Will they be on my side right now?
Let's do this.
They will not. I got a 7.
Oh no.
Oh.
A 7. Okay.
Yep.
So, Ozzy, with your years of practice pirate experience, you're like, oh,
Look-
hell no. You know,
Yeah,
please tell me
instinctively.
how
Look,
instinctively.
it's been a while. I've been in prison for like 18 years.
Mhm.
You were unconscious until like 3 seconds ago.
That's weird. Disoriented.
Ooh, and you are now you are stuck in a puddle of dark water.
Ah.
So you are going to be rolling to get out. And
Mhm.
so every time you don't get out, you take 2 points of poison damage. That's going to go to your might because that's physical damage to you.
Do I just like I don't know how to.
You don't take it now. It's cumulative. So when we get back to your turn, you'll take 2 points then. You'll take it off of your might.
So just lower my might score by 2.
By 2.
Your pool.
Your pool. Your might pool.
Or
Okay.
your yeah.
My pool.
Yes, your pool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that's Ozzy. The next person would have been Ari, but I think Lloyd had to step away for a moment. So we're going to move from Ari to Zaire. Zaire, you are in the back of the ship. Where is Ozzy in relationship to Zaire?
What was she doing? She was blowing the mist thing.
Yes.
So whoever on the ship that would have been.
Okay. The reason I ask is because I want to know if Zaire can actually see this from where he is. And where you are on the ship determines that. So if you're deploying the mist thing, I think that Zaire, you could see this. You also can see and feel the presence of Koa.
Oh, hell no. That krilled eating Dark Disciple is not going. And also, I know that if we can take out Koa, we eliminate a lot of the problems that we have.
Yes.
Or at least make them retreat. So I am going to target Koa.
Okay.
And Dova is also going to target Koa.
Well, Dova was keeping track of Ansair, so if Dova helps you, and no one's watching Ansair.
At this point, I feel like we have a bigger threat, and also I am a Beastmaster, and I would love to actually have a fight where I fight with my beast.
So your beast is joining the fray. Ansair is essentially unsupervised. So I'm gonna just
It's like, you
tuck
know what,
that away
Niddler can be watching Ansai here.
Okay, even better. That just makes it more fun for me. Cool. So Dova is with you.
So we are going to attack. I am going to use my grub crossbow.
Okay. Grab crossbow time.
And shoot at Koa.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot at Koa. Koa is a level 8, so you're gonna start. We're starting at a 24. You are also using Dova as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, so Dova has. This is.
We can do Dova after. Dova, we're gonna treat
Yeah.
it like a familiar, so Dova's gonna take their turn immediately following yours. I was just asking
Yeah.
if you're planning on having Dova target Koa as well.
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So, so you're trying to hit a 24 to start. What do you have to ease?
I'm trained in ranged attacks.
Okay, so that'll bring it down by 1 to 21.
And then I am burp skill. That's not gonna help. And then I'm gonna use 2 points of speed.
Okay.
And then
Bring it down. So that's going to be 21 to 18.
And then what do I have Cypher wise? That's not helpful. And I've got, yeah, I'm going to use another 2 points of speed, I guess. There we go. So that was a 21, 18, 15. Okay. That's fine. I'll just roll high. I'll be fine.
Let's roll high. You'll be fine. Doing great.
16.
Okay. So you are targeting Koa, and Koa, you watch Koa's head turn from Ozzy, who she feels has been neutralized, to yours, to you, without ever looking at you, because Koa is still blindfolded. You cannot see Koa's eyes. And she's a mer person, so she's got slightly different features, but you watch her face split into a smile. She is targeting you now. And she is going to, you can tell that this is not someone who is going to pull punches. She does not want you alive at the end of this. You want you alive, though, so that counts.
At least one of us does.
But yeah, and I will say all of my except for Ozzy, because Ozzy physically saw and dealt with her, but all of my other sensitive people, which is Ari, you can feel Koa's presence on the ship. Like, the dark water may not be able to get to you, but Koa is here, and Koa's not gonna let y'all get away if she can manage that. So Zaire will deal with what Koa does to you when we get to Koa's turn. Okay. What does Dova do?
So I did 2 points of damage with the grub crossbow.
Oh, with the grub crossbow? I will take that off of her point score. Give me one moment.
And then Dova is going to attack.
Okay.
From the flank.
Okay. And
Little
then
pouncy guy.
Dova is going to pounce on Koa. We're going to roll an attack roll for Dova.
Great. So that would be
At 24 is what.
24.
I will say, since Koa's attention's focused on you, it will lower it to a 21.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I guess I would use from my pool to.
If you want to lower it, you're welcome to do that. That'll bring it down to an 18.
Great. And
which
then
is a number you can actually hit.
Yes, exactly. It's weird because the Beast Companions, like, it doesn't give you pools. It just tells you what its target number is and the damage.
Yeah.
And that's literally it.
I think I will. The target number sometimes will double as its HP.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and it says, it's like, here's the target number, here's the health, and
Okay,
also
so it does give you health.
And also here's how much damage it does. But like that's all I know.
Doing great. Okay.
But so that's an 18, and then oh hey. Actually I did 4 points of damage because I have stronger together.
Okay.
Then the and then I'm gonna spend for my pool to
lower it to a 15.
Lower it to a 15.
Okay.
Come here, kitty die.
I thought you were saying that to your cat. It's like, oh, the kitty's coming.
That's a 17 for Dova because the cat die loves Dova.
Yay! So, Dova, you watch as Koa's head turns towards you supernaturally, and you have this moment of, oh, this person could kill me. I'm not sure how I feel about them smiling at me like that. And then Dova, you hear Dova come through the mist, as it kind almost in that larger predator sort of vibe, and attack Koa. How much damage does Dova do?
Dova does companion 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. Cool. I will say this before we go any further. Koa will not be trying to unalive Dova because of my no harm to animals rule. It will be rendering Koa either unconscious or not Koa, rendering Dova unconscious or yeeting Dova over the ship. But that is like the most I'm going to do because I don't want to hurt Dova as a GM. It's one of my lines. But I want to be clear on that before we went any further because there might be someone else who is like, harmed animals, oh no. Nope. Just, yeah, more funny cat video than actually hurting Dova. So that's Zare and Dova's turn. That brings us back to Ari. You were away for a second, Lloyd, so I wanted to come back to you. What is Ari doing? You can feel Koa's presence on the boat. You can hear Zare and Dova trying to neutralize her. You also heard Ayaz yelling about dark water.
Okay, but that means the dark water is not after the boat, our boat right now, right?
It's not after the Aurora, correct?
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna single things, but talking is a free action, right?
Yes, it is. Talking is a free action.
So I'm gonna go. Cassandra, are you there to try and speak to her in my mind?
Okay. The soft voice of Cassandra answers from below decks. Yes. Is
Koa's on board, right?
it over? She says, Koa? You mean the Dark Disciple?
Yeah.
I thought I felt a heavy presence.
Okay. I need you to do this for me. It's a bit of a wild shot, but then again, what in this entire time I've been with you isn't? Can you connect me to Dova's to the Dark Disciple's mind?
What?
I only need to be connected for just a second. I'll tell you when.
Ari, that's dangerous.
Yeah, well, we're well past caution at this point.
I can try. I've never done something like that before.
I know. It will only be for a second. It's all I need.
Okay. Sure. I'll try.
All right. I'll give you the hint. Get ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the shield. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use. I know the ship is really good for me doing sick acrobatic moves.
Yes.
What I want to do is I want to swing around like on the boat, like, and then slam into Koa. And when I slam into them, I want to mentally connect with them. And then I want to activate the shield to cleanse them through me and the mind connection of Darkwater.
Okay. This is, you can certainly try that.
Hey, you know what? That's what the XP's for, baby. You gotta roll that real dice.
Okay. So get ready. Here we go. This is not going to be one roll, but two, because we need to roll for Cassandra's ability to get to link you, and we need to roll for your entire physical acrobatic feat. So all of your stuff that applies to acrobatics and physical stuff, we can apply to this move that you were the physical move that you're attempting to do. Cassandra herself, because she is a telepath, will gain a level of ease in attempting to connect you to Koa's mind, but that's all you are going to get. But so, well, I might make it fair and give you more than that just to get you to a number that you can actually hit, because it seems like it would be silly to try and expect you to hit a 21. Where's the extra one gonna get you? But anyway, yes. So I'm gonna say the target number for Cassandra connecting you is gonna be an 18. It's very difficult. For Ari's thing, you're gonna start at a 24. What do you have to ease it? Let's go.
The ship gives me 2 eases for free, right?
Let me take a look. Just double check for the Aurora. Small speed tasks are eased by 1 level.
No problem.
And then missmaking is only going to ease your stealth. So
my acrobatics eases by 2.
Okay, so that's 3. So 21, 18, 15.
And I myself will just spend the points to ease it by 1.
So that's going to bring it to a 12. 12 or better. Let's go.
All right. And that will be 16.
16. Okay, so you have rolled high enough to succeed. So you are able to pull off your move. Do you want to describe what that looks like?
So we, once again, theme tune mini theme tune kicks in.
Yes.
Ari grabs the shield, straps it to one hand, crawls up the bit, sees the thing moving up, goes, "Sophie, hard left!" And then Sophie sort of like spins.
You hear Sophie curse, "Noijatot!" as she does exactly what you asked.
Around, I reach out, grab it, and I'm like hanging on the end, like, "Oh, this is a terrible idea!" And I swing all the way around. And that's Cole's doing there, like, I'm turning dramatically to look how cool it is. They'll then turn a little bit more and see me coming the other way. I'm like, and I'm like, ah! And in that minute, I'm like holding the shield, and I sort of like slam into them with the shield like ahead of me, just like bam.
Okay, so for this is where we have the connection point. This is your roll. You need to hit an 18 or better.
18 or better.
Yes.
Can I spend my intellect to lower it?
Unfortunately, no, because you're relying on Cassandra to do it for you. And this isn't ecomancy.
It isn't incubacy. I can't spend intellect. Oh, what can I do? What can I do for extra dice? Because 18 is really hard. 15, 20, 15, 12, I'm all right. Technically, this is foiling danger.
Trying real hard to make it less than an 18, dude.
So you gotta give me that 3. Gotta give me that ease.
Technically, Koa isn't attacking you, so it is not foiling danger. You are attacking Koa.
All right. Is this an improvise? Performing a task I am not trained in, like mentally trying to remove this thing from this person?
No, because you have acrobatics.
I can't. Can I justify ecomancy because I'm attacking Darkwater?
The only reason I'm saying no is because technically it is the magic of the treasures of rule, which is not the same as
That is
ecomancy.
also true.
However,
Hmm.
you do have the shield, so I'll lower it to a 15.
All right. I can't spend points. All I've got is 3 XP in a dream.
Here we go.
Okay. First roll. 3. I'm going to spend the XP.
Okay.
15. A 1 in 4 chance, baby. I've got 3 XP in a dream. Second roll. 8. I'm getting up there. I'm going to spend the XP. Third roll. 17. Let's go.
3 rolls later, on a 17. So you successfully are able to knock Koa back, and the shield's magic hits Koa. And for just a moment, it almost seems like she's someone else. And then I'm going to ask you to make a defense roll. As the Dark Dweller, as you feel the Dark Dweller, a power react to the magic of rule, because it takes all of the treasures to banish dark water, not just one. And I will say this is a 24 to start. It is going to be an attack on your intellect. So whatever you have to lower it.
Resonance field automatically uses magic to defend me. I have 3 I can spend for my
This
edge.
is more of a psychic attack. Resonance field feels like it's more physical.
Well, I'll just spend a crap ton of intellect. Let's go. I don't even care.
Go for broke. Let's go. It's the last
1
episode.
East from spending 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 East from spending 3. I can't really justify anything else. I don't feel like Ecomancy will help me in this case. Yeah, we're going for broke. Let's just do it.
You don't have to spend 3 for each step. It's like the first one costs 3, and then the second one costs 2.
Oh, the second one costs 2. You're right.
Yeah, yes. So, how many levels are we easing so far?
So far, we're easing by 2.
Okay, so that's a 21 to an 18.
I can't.
And then the first step of effort, because you have 3 edge in it, right?
Yeah.
So
That's a
that
discount coupon.
would be, so you've only spent 2 points so
I
far.
already spent 2 points, so
Yes.
I can't. You know what? I'll spend another 3. Screw it. Let's go.
Okay.
2.
I'll spend
two.
another case.
2. So that is going to be 18 to a 15.
That's much. I
will warn you, you are dealing with the power of the Dark Dweller, so you will still take some damage, even on a success. It's not going to be a lot of damage. It would be a whole lot worse if you fail.
What if I rolled a 20?
If you rolled a 20, you're in good shape. If you
Which
rolled a
I
1, you
did.
risk damage. You risk damaging a treasure of rule. I will say, I will put that out there. So you
I
rolled a 20. Yes, you rolled a 20, which is a maximum effect. You feel the power of the Dark Dweller swell up and push you back. You are pushed back a few feet. You will take a point of damage on the soles of your feet because you're physically sliding across a wood deck. Ow. But the magic of the shield is able to protect you from the worst of it. It glows as it basically does its job and protects you from the power of the Dark Dweller. Koa rises from where you knocked her down, back to her old self, that moment of lucidity, whoever she might have been before she became a dark disciple. Gone. And she says, "So, Princess of Octopon, you wish to fight the Dark Dweller? You and the Son of Bloth will be delightful additions to our League of Dark Disciples." And you begin hearing shouts again from the wraith as dark water catches up to them and wraps around them and begins to surround the wraith. She looks at you, Ari, and says, I hope you didn't care about your friends. And this, we leave you facing each other down with this happening in the background. Komu, you are swimming towards the pandemonium. Just enjoying his life
I
little swim
was.
in the channel.
Yes. But I did hear Ayaz cry out about dark water.
You are actually a bit far, so you might have heard something, but you might not be
Okay.
100% sure.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
Ari
Okay. Good.
yeeted
Good.
you
Good.
into the sun. You blasted off like
Yeah.
Team Rocket and Pokemon, dude.
Okay. All right. Then at that point, I don't know about Ayaz and his predicament, so I'm going to
Yes.
the pandemonium.
Okay. So
Swim,
you are
swim,
attempting.
swim.
Yes, so you are attempting to swim to the pandemonium. Fortunately for you, there's no leviathans in the water that are going to be like, ooh, crunchy and give a catch up. But yeah, so you're
Now,
gonna.
why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up?
No reason. None. It's fine. You're fine. Anyway, so you are gonna go ahead and this is an athletics check, basically. So you're gonna roll might.
Okay.
The difficulty on this, you're in the freaking ocean. The seas are choppy, cannons are firing, which, by the way, I forgot that the pandemonium has weapons. We're about to experience that firsthand next round. But anyway, doing great. So,
Okay.
Komu, this is going to be a level 15.
Okay. Swimming, I'm trained, so that eases automatically.
So 12. Mhm.
Okay. And this would be a might, yeah?
Yes, this is might.
For okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to save what I got, so let's just see what happens on. So 12 was it, or
It's a 12 or better.
my number is a 12? Okay. That is a 15.
Fantastic. So you are able to swim towards the pandemonium, powered by your desire to
Yes.
face down the
Mhm.
Brother Blackheart once and for all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The huge ship quickly comes closer to you as you see it. It is enormous, so you will have to climb up the walls to get to the deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as you
so.
get closer, you can hear the crew barking orders,
Yes.
loading weaponry, getting ready to fire. Not just the acid slug ballistas, but you can hear them loading explosive rounds into the heavy catapults they're about to fire.
Mm-hmm. I would like to proceed toward their cannons deck. I want to cause
Like that.
problems on their cannon deck. Is what I'm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're causing problems to the weapons. The weapons line the deck, so you can.
Yes.
You're able to, no matter if you're climbing up, you're surrounded by weapons. So you can mess up weapons. You're
Okay.
fine.
I want to do they have blasting powder or like a gunpowder equivalent for their cannons?
They do not have a blasting powder. These are catapults. So basically they're filling,
okay.
if anything, the rounds are explosive. So I'll say maybe that they're creating that with gunpowder. They're filling bags of it into that they're firing.
Yeah, I want to do as much sabotage as I can while
All
I'm
right,
here.
so you are going to sabotage.
Yes.
The pandemonium. It's a level 7, so you are trying to hit a 21 or better to start. You are physically breaking stuff, so all of your physical stuff counts.
Okay. Excellent. My unarmed attacks are specialized, so that eases by 2.
Okay. So that's already a 15.
I have a bunch of skills, but they're meant for PvP stuff.
Well, if there's something you feel like you want to use, now's the time to argue for it. It hasn't stopped Lloyd.
The problem is I have to spend points to use those, and I kind of want to use those for the big blowout. So
Gotcha.
let's go with this for now. Yeah. Is it 15 my current number?
15's your target number right now.
Okay. Well, I was lucky before. Let's see if that holds.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Fantastic. You have a maximum effect here. So you are able to take out 2 of the catapults that we're going to be firing next round, which is good. That means Zero is only dealing with 1 on this side.
Excellent.
But yes. So what is your maximum effect here on top of that?
I want massive attention drawn to this deck. I want Blackheart down here.
Okay, no problem. So you hear the cries of alarm as people scream, "We've been boarded! We've been boarded!" And more people begin, like more of the crew begins rushing towards you with weapons in hand to try to defend.
Perfect.
And your maximum effect was
my
to
last
catch.
bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Can I fire my flare at this point?
You said you were going to fire your flare when you faced Blackheart, or are you just signaling that you?
Oh, okay. Actually, I'll save it for Blackheart. Yeah.
Okay. Because I will say your maximum effect as these people rush towards you.
Cool.
This does get back to Brother Blackheart, and he turns. Dramatic close up of his face as he turns. He knows he's boarded.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what time it is, and he doesn't smile. But it's more of a growl because he's ready to destroy you, or at least try. So, and that brings us back. We're gonna the ticker on Zare's super cool, awesome thing that's gonna help y'all later has gone down by another 1, and you guys are doing great. You know, the Wraith's being attacked by dark water. Komu is on the pandemonium. Zare and Dover are still trying to eat Koa. Ozzy is in a pool of dark water, doing just fine. Speaking of Ozzy, back to you, Oz.
Okay. Huh. Well, I think the first thing I probably need to do is activate my resonance shield to see if that'll help me, like, take less damage from this water.
Yes, that'll help you. I'll let that help you, like, lower the difficulty of getting out of this pool of water. So
okay, I'll activate that. And then I'll do that, and then I'll spend another because I really don't want to be in the. I feel like Ozzy would put self-preservation above all.
Yes, 8. So you're at an 18 right now. And I will. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that you can use?
So is this might or speed or what?
This is a might roll. So you would be pulling from your might pool because you're trying to pull yourself out of this puddle.
Oh, that does take from my pool. Deep. Because I do have power shift.
Okay, what does power shift do?
Use of specific power, including damage for shift, but not attack rolls are eased by 1 step. So
this is a defense roll. So you can ease this by 1 step using that. So it'll bring it down to a 15.
Okay. So, well, then I gotta hang on. I need to keep track of my pool because it's
no problem. I will say, don't forget to take 2 points because you've been poisoned by the dark water.
Okay. Okay. This is so bad. Okay. Okay. So, what's my roll now?
15.
So that's effort, power shift, and resonance field.
Effort, because you was 24, 21, 18, 15.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't I only take 1 damage because I use resonance field?
You have to succeed on this roll. Remember we said it's
Okay.
every, yeah.
Let's see what happens. I rolled a 3.
Oh,
Not
geez.
bad.
Do you want to spend XP to reroll?
I
Didn't stop Lloyd.
I'm not sure what I have left. Sure.
All right.
Let's try again. 14. It's not.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you also have a treasure of rule on you?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay, never mind.
No.
Womp womp. All right.
Why would I? Who would trust Ozzy with the treasure of roll?
There. Okay. Okay. So what was your roll?
14.
14. Okay. You are almost able to get yourself out of this puddle of dark water. And just as you're struggling, you hear a small voice say, "Are they gone?" As Niddler's head pops up from below decks.
No. Oh, help, please. I'm stuck.
Niddler gasps and goes to help you. So the next round, you'll have Niddler's assistance to get
Okay.
you out of this puddle of dark water.
Okay.
I will say that you can see Koa and Ari facing off,
Mm-hmm.
essentially, in a distance.
Okay.
So
Don't worry. I'll help. I just gotta get myself out of this first.
okay, fantastic. So moving from Ozzy to Ari, you are facing down Koa. You are.
I've
muted.
already had
Are you
my
on?
action.
Oh, wait.
Has
Ozzy took because it was. Remember, we swapped you and Zaire.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, good point.
Yes, you
All
had
right.
stepped away.
So I step back and I'm like, so I know something. I know there's someone good in there. I just don't know how to get Darkwater away from them. But I know it's there, and that's a start. So I look over at Zaire and go, you wouldn't happen to have any training for how to deal with Dark Disciples by any chance, would you? I tried my best move. Also,
You're muted.
I have an idea. And Zaire draws the sword at his side.
Oh, snap.
And we
I'm like-
see like ecomancy start to like spark around the Deathbringer.
Okay.
Okay. Second plans. I'll try and hold them down. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and create a barrier around them to just hold them still.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially trap them while Zaire does cool ecomancy stuff.
Okay. Also, side note, after this roll, I realized I forgot to roll for the enemies, and some stuff should have happened to you. So we're going to do that after this
We're
roll.
okay with that.
Aw, so sweet. I'm so glad you guys are so generous and wonderful. But no. Anyway, so Ari, go ahead and roll for this. So you are attempting to attack Koa again, right?
Yes.
So that's a 24.
Actually, you know what?
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'll wrap me and Zaire in energy protection.
Okay, so this is going to be this is going to be a defense roll then. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
So it's not a roll specifically. I just give us armor against a type of energy. Now I don't know what kind of energy the Dark Dweller will have, but think of
it as more like a decay, death,
like necrotic.
consumption. So yeah, necrotic.
So yeah, like
basically
I'll do
necrotic
that. So
energy.
I'll take a deep breath and I'll sort of like hold onto the shield and take a deep one and like I'll spread out just like electrical energy around the both of us, so we have armor against it.
Okay, so you are now armored against the Dark Dweller. This will ease defense rolls against the Dark Dweller's energy by, I'm gonna say by 2. I'm gonna be real generous with you because it's gonna suck to be you later. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
And I'm like, I've got your back. And I'm like that.
Okay, perfect. So that's your turn. Just as you say that, somebody needs to roll for Sophie because the Pandemonium is now firing heavy catapults and a couple more acid slug ballistas at you. So this is going to be a defense roll for Sophie and the Aurora. We'll use to hit the Aurora, it is defense roll for the Aurora is going to be Yeah, okay. And then you are trying to beat, not, it's actually the Pandemonium that's firing, not the Aurora. It's a 21 or better to start. Sophie's sailing ability is going to drop it to an 18, which is a much more realistic number for you all to hit. But yeah, if there's anything else that you think might help. You know what else? The Aurora's speed will probably take it down another step. So 15 or better.
What about the mist?
The mist, they cannot see in the mist, correct? So it'll take it down another step to a 12 to avoid all three of these. But the caveat here is that you have to roll for each one. So 3 of you can roll, or 1 person can roll 3 times. What do we want to do?
I'll roll once.
Okay.
I'll roll.
Okay. So we've got Ari and Ozzy rolling,
I'll do one.
and Komu will also roll.
I got a 15 at least.
Okay, so the first one, you are able to avoid 1. I'm gonna figure out which one after I see what everybody says. Okay.
16.
16. So you're able to avoid 2. Oh God, what did Ozzy roll? You're muted. I can't hear what you rolled.
Sorry, I was coughing. I got a 17. All 3.
Fabulous. So you're able to avoid all 3.
Teamwork.
So you feel the acid fly by you. Like, it doesn't hurt you, but you like feel the searingness of it as the acid slugs fly by you, as Sophie like basically becomes the Vin Diesel of like ships and is like drifting away out of the way of these shots with the Aurora. Noijatat. The explosive round. The explosive round misses, hits the water next to you, and explodes, splashing all of you with water.
Okay.
So you all get a little moist, but that's it.
Okay. Those are deadly. Those are bad news.
Yeah, Oof. take like -1 for water. I guess.
The healing properties of water.
The element of life.
But yeah, so that is their turn. And then we've got Koa and Brother Blackheart, who are also up, and we've got more coming. It's fine.
I thought Koa went after Ari.
Koa is going after Ari, but she hasn't done anything to Ari yet. She hasn't attacked Ari. Oh. She's attacked. She's attacked Ozzy, who is currently dealing with that with Niddler. They're about to become fantastic comedy duo number 2 again.
Our favorite.
Yes, but Ari, you and Ari have fortified yourselves against Koa and the power of the Dark Dweller. She has not yet done anything to you. And Brother Blackheart, I will say, Brother Blackheart is running towards the back of the ship to face you, Komu.
Mm-hmm.
Sword in hand. And he will shout to his crew, "Clear the way! That one is mine!" And you will be dealing with Brother Blackheart here in a moment. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let's see. Well, Koa, I think Koa is going to look at you, Ari, and see that you fortified yourself. And Koa has also threatened your friends. Actually, she has taken her action. She's also threatened your friends, your loved ones that are on the Wraith, which is currently bound by dark water.
I know, but if I don't get rid of them now, if I get rid of them, Darkwater will leave. So I'm like, in that case, I am like locked in on getting rid of them. That's why I've been focusing hard on them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's where I think everybody is taking their turn now, like on the bad guy side, except for a couple of cards I have tucked into my sleeve still. But anyway, we are moving on to Zaire. What do you want to do?
Okay. I am going to use Onslaught to attack Koa with a swarm of small creatures
Okay.
that assail their physical form.
I love this. Can they all be flying fish? Because
Yes, yes, I would love it if they were all flying fish. I feel like once the school had like had to flee from around the wraith because of the dark water, they came
Yes.
towards the aurora, and now it's like it's
All
fish
right,
time.
so you are going to attack Koa. This is going to start at a 24. You are magically trained, so that's going to knock it down to 21. You are, what else did you have? You have some other stuff too, right?
I have the targeting thing, targeting eye, so
that's
that
18.
18. And then I've got so these dice, companion. No, where is this thing? This is okay. That's both of you gain an asset to defense. Okay. Then I've got can I use my creature lore to
Okay. How do you want to use your creature lore?
I feel like there's like I know, and especially from that flash of Koa being like shrugging off the dark water or dark disciple, dark dweller. There we go. So many dark dark disciples like mantle for a moment. It's like, okay, I know that you're a mirror person. I was just with them. I just learned a lot about them, and I learned a lot about like what their natural predators would be and all of that kind of stuff. So it's like I know some of their weaknesses from the time that I spent there. And like the copious notes I made. I'm gonna have such a great series of explorer books come out at the end of this.
Yes. Okay. So how do you intend to, like, you're basically trying to, are you trying to like use that knowledge against Koa? Basically?
Yes.
All right. So I'll allow it. It'll bring it down to a 15.
I'm specialized in it. So
okay, so it'll bring it down to a 12.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to use that one. I was like,
hey,
I want to use the thing that likes me. Hey, thank goodness for that.
Oh boy.
Because I rolled a 12.
Exactly. Meets a pizza. So so tell me what it looks like as you hit Koa with these flying fish.
There's like this moment where like, so I've got the sword out and it glows and you see like sparks of this ecomancy jump into the water, and like it's like a few sparks coming from the sword, and then they grow and grow and grow in the water, and then all of these fish start launching themselves at Koa as like Dova nips at their heels to keep them a little bit off balance.
All right, cool. Koa's heels.
And so that'll do 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
I'm going to activate the death. Like I've activated the Deathbringer, so I'm going to make a second attack using the sword.
Okay, so you're gonna make a second attack using the sword. Let's go.
And
So cool.
so I'm only practiced in that, but it is my Cypher, so that'll take it down 1. And then I am going to so that's a 21, so I'll use points to I'll use points from speed to bump that another 1.
18. Okay.
And no, it's not helpful. That one's not. And yeah,
Okay, so you're going to roll an 18 or better for this sword attack.
It's fine. I got XP.
Doing great.
Okay.
And then your dice is like, bye.
Too much pressure. Too much pressure.
So stressful.
The other die was like, that's because I wanted you to use me.
Oh, fantastic. What did you get?
I rolled a 20.
Fantastic. So not only do you you do hit, how much damage does it do, but you get a maximum effect. So, or not a, is it a minor? I don't even remember. It's an effect. You get a super cool effect.
It's
I say maximum, it's another word. I just
a
realized
major.
Major effect. It's
But
the
I like
same
maximum
crap.
better.
It's big, it's huge, it's sparkly. It's a freaking fireworks.
So that does 6 damage on its own.
Okay.
And so the Deathbringer's effect on characters is usually only works on like the Cypher level or lower, but I would love if my major effect moves it down 1 step on the damage track.
Say that one more time.
So the Deathbringer Cypher
Yes.
allows me to make the attack with the sword, and then if the creature is of the Cypher level or lower, usually it dies. But like if the target is a PC, the character instead moves down 1 step on the damage track.
Koa. So the answer is a yes. Koa will take like some additional damage. However, this is the point when the boss music changes.
Oh no.
As Koa, you see Koa get struck down epically as you fight her off. And you're like, you very much pull a not my princess you bitch kind of situation. And as Koa stands there on a knee, breathing heavy, she reaches into her pouch and pulls out a black pearl and says, "Dark Dweller, give me strength." The water around the Aurora, now unprotected by the shield, grows dark, and it spreads to the Wraith, which is already half sunk into its own dark water. And it goes out further and surrounds the pandemonium as well. Ari, you can feel the pressure as the power of the Dark Dweller crashes up against your defenses like the sea on a dam. This is way more power than Koa had hit you with before. One treasure of rule will not protect you from this forever. The Dark Dweller's voice rings through all of your minds, even Dwayne's, as he says, "I will not be stopped." And you feel pain, Ari, coming from the Aurora as you hear the floorboards begin to crack. It is going to take not the max damage because you have the shield, 4 points of damage to the hull. The Wraith is also going to take 4 points of damage, and the Pandemonium is going to take 4 points of damage. So all of the ships have sustained damage from the dark water. This will compound the longer the dark water is active. And the boss music changed. Yeah. So
we've moved to the next stage.
This wasn't her final form. This is the DBZ episode.
Yes. She just pulled a Majin Buu on all of you. But anyway, so the Aurora now has, I believe we were at, 18 points for the Aurora before? Or that was the Wraith? Yeah, the Wraith was at 18. So the Wraith is now at 14. The Aurora was at 14 and is now at 10.
Yeah.
before it sinks. The Pandemonium was at 21. Subtract 4 from that. They're now at a 17 before they sink. Koa was at 4 points and was not looking great. But with the Dark Dweller and the boss music changing, this is the equivalent of a recovery roll for her. So she has regained some health. Not going to tell you how much, but it's going to kind of suck for you in a minute here. Yay! Legendary actions. Moving on. So that is where we are currently at. I believe that was Zare's turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We are moving on to Komu. Komu, the epic showdown between you and Brother Blackheart begins.
Yeah. I would like to now spend my points to activate everything. All systems go. I am spending.
I said
Okay.
you were invincible earlier.
Okay. I'm
All right.
spending 3 points to activate Fury.
Okay.
So my base unarmed damage deals 9.
Okay.
And then I am going to spend 4 points of intellect. That's my most expensive one for pry
Okay.
open. If Blackheart has any energy defenses, it is reduced. If he does not have energy defenses, his armor is reduced by 2. If he
So
does
his
not
armor is
have
going to be reduced
armor,
by 2.
okay, so his armor is reduced by 2.
Okay.
And
Okay.
let's see.
So
I'm
it's
just
an
checking
attack roll
everything.
on Brother Blackheart.
What's
then.
that?
You're attacking Brother Blackheart.
I will be.
What we're doing. You will
Yes,
be. Okay.
I will be.
So he is a 21.
Okay.
So if you are activating everything, how many levels is that? So far, we've got, is that 2?
Those are my skills. I'm
Those are
paying
your
to
skills.
activate
Okay.
skills. Yeah.
Okay.
My abilities. Yeah.
So this is just going to help you do more damage.
Right.
Cool.
And reduces armor.
Okay.
Okay. My actual attack, I am going to spend extra for a crushing blow. And then I'm going to roll my actual attack. My unarmed attacks are specialized. So that
Correct.
eases
So it's
by
going to
2.
take you to an 18 to a 15.
Okay. And then I have edge in that, so I am going to ease it by putting effort into it.
Okay, so you're going to put more effort into it. That's
Yes.
fine. That's going to drop it to a 12.
Okay. Just making sure I have read that. Oh, and the crushing blow is an extra ease that I've paid for, so that's another.
Oh, so it's going to ease it again. So
yes.
We were at a 12 before. It's a 9 or better.
Okay, here we go. That is a 17.
Okay. So what does it look like, Komu, as you lay into Brother Blackheart?
This is a bit different from other fights. Komu isn't coming in with a barrage of strikes. He now knows Blackheart is a grappler. He's going up against Zangief, basically.
Yeah, basically.
So he's going to keep his distance.
Absolutely 110% the character model for him, but if Zangief and
yeah. So he keeps his distance and waits until Blackheart does a lunge to try to pin him. And once the lunge happens, it's just immediately a kick to his kneecap, and then strikes to his joints, and it's like precision attacks.
Okay, fantastic. And how much damage do you do to Blackheart?
That is 9 total for now.
Okay, so 9 total for Blackheart. I gotta do maths.
With the minus to his armor.
Yeah, he can't soak. He can't soak as much with his armor, which is fine. He's going to take 7 of those points of damage.
Nice.
Because his armor absorbs 4. 14. All right, cool. So, but I will say this. It does not look like he can feel the pain of what you just did. You can see the veins of dark water flowing under his skin as they wrap around his knee.
Yeah.
And you can tell this is someone who has been fully
Yeah.
corrupted by this substance.
He's
Were
fully gone.
yeah, the person that you like, you are fighting Blackheart. It is still him, it is still his consciousness,
Right.
but his body has been amplified by dark water, and it is not it is going to take more than just pain to stop him. Like,
Sure.
if he goes down, he has to stay down.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all there is to it. That's what this fight is going to be. And that is your turn, correct? There's nothing else you want to do? Okay. So,
Yeah,
Brother
can I
Blackheart.
just do a quick, really quick at him?
Sure. Go ahead.
This is
Give me your
justice
epic
for
line.
your crew. The crew that you left at the bottom of the sea.
Okay.
This vengeance is theirs as well as mine.
Cool. All right. And with that, the counter moves down to 1. So after this round, the super special cool thing Zare did is going to start to happen. Yay. Yeah. So Brother Blackheart looks at you, Komu, and says, "I'm not going to go down that easily, monk. And I'm not going to stop till you're at the bottom of the sea with my crew too." And he goes to grapple you. I am going to need you to roll a defense against a 21 to start.
Okay. Do I have the option of doing a speed defense instead of a might defense?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
What
My
would you like
speed
to
defense is specialized, so that would
Okay.
ease it.
18, 15.
Okay. And I would like to spend sorry, I have to pull up my Sorry, just scrolling through. I have a lot of ability since I'm tier 4. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay, I'm spending 4 speed to activate Seize the Moment.
Okay.
If I succeed, something happens. Let's just see if I succeed.
Okay. I
What
will
was
say,
my...
while you are
Yeah.
battling the, you can hear the boards of the pandemonium creaking and groaning as dark water begins to consume it.
Ooh, that's a good stage to fight on. Okay.
You're welcome.
What did my target number?
Your target number was a 21. We've dropped it from an
Yes.
18 to a 15, so now it's a 15.
Okay. And then I am going to put effort into it. I'll spend the speed
So you
for
drop
that.
it to a 12?
Yes.
Okay, so 12 or better.
For speed defense, and then if I succeed, something happens. That is a 19 for speed defense.
Minor effect. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So what does it look like as you defend yourself from Brother Blackheart's rage-fueled lunge to try to get you on the ground?
He lunges, and instead of dodging away, I immediately invade his space, so he doesn't have momentum to charge. And as I'm in his space, what happens with my ability is, if I succeed on a speed defense, I immediately take another turn.
Okay, so let's take another turn.
So another action. Okay. This is what Com was built for. His only skill set.
Showcase your character, dude.
This is going to be a lunge. I will spend the points for the lunge. This is why I have not spent any points until now. Okay. Expensive. This will be an attack. Unarmed attacks are specialized, easing by 2.
Okay.
And then I will again spend to put effort.
Okay. So that was a 21, and that was what, 3 levels of ease? So 18, 15, 12.
Yes.
And then you also have the thing where you negate armor, right? Using that as well for damage?
Yes, -2 to their armor.
Okay, so he's gonna. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. That is a 12 on the dice. That
exactly.
Is very
so meets it, beats it. How many points of damage?
Oh my god. That is a 9. Oh, sorry. This was the lunge, so that's bonus. So that's my base is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, please.
Okay, 13 points of damage. Unfortunately for you, this is where the boss music changes for him too.
Excellent.
As the dark water begins to creep up, you see the veins under his skin begin to bulge. Again, you hit him. These are successful hits. You feel bone break. You feel your hits landing as they should. Pain does not register for this man.
Yeah.
And as these veins begin to bulge outward, as the Dark Dweller surfaces and bolsters his followers with his power, he rises again. And he is going to do the equivalent. It's not a recovery roll for him. He's just going to gain some
Yeah.
extra XP.
Cool.
So basically he's coming back. Not so I'm gonna just tack on a little more XP, not too much, of course, because we need this
Okay.
fight to end at some point, and we're getting close to death. But yeah, so you are once again like you, despite feeling this, you realize that it's going to take a lot more than just what you've got so far. This is a fight where you at the wraps are going to have to come off. Gomu.
I produce my flare, aim it
Okay.
out the window,
Okay.
and fire it.
All of you see a brilliant flare fly up into the sky from where the pandemonium is. So Komu has now given away the location of the pandemonium. If you wish to use any of the Aurora's ranged weapons against the pandemonium, you are welcome to do so. So keep that in mind. I will. So, and on that note, Brother Blackheart has taken his turn. Koa has not. Koa looks to, as the Dark Dweller surfaces and begins to consume you with dark water. She looks at you, Ari, and says, I can feel your brother and sister. They're still here. In recovery. And she runs from you, heading below decks. She's not targeting you anymore. She's going after what you care about.
On my turn, I'll be running after them, but I'm waiting to see what moment it is. I'm like, giving
That
them
is, you like both of you are aware of the boards creaking and crumbling. At this point, I'm also going to do something else. Ozzy, you hear her almost before you see her as as Sophie says, Niddler, take the wheel. And you feel yourself lifted out of the pool of dark water. You do not have to roll. You've only taken 4 points of poison damage. As she lifts you out and says, listen, we've got cannons on here. We've got things that we can defend ourselves with.
Yeah.
You are the most mechanically minded person here.
I think that's real nice of you to say so.
Take down the pandemonium, okay? And she sets you down away from the dark water, not in the dark water, obviously. Sophie's got more sense than Ari. But and then you hear her voice also, Ari, as Sophie cries out, Ari, it's all or nothing. And you can see Sophie standing on the railing.
okay.
You want it all? You want it all, Ari? You got it. And you watch as Sophie dives into the dark water, swimming towards the Wraith to try and save the crew of the Wraith. Because you want to save everyone. And your best friend is going to do her best to make that happen. Sophie is going to be taking poison damage up until she gets to the Wraith.
At least take a treasure rule with you.
Okay, well, maybe Sophie doesn't have as much sense as Ari anyway. Sorry, Sam.
Just the one.
It's not a party of
Read the chat is where you're going.
But yeah, so that is what happens with Sophie. Sorry, Sam. She probably would have taken a treasure roll with her if she. But anyway, so Sophie is swimming away. She's going to go help the crew on the Wraith. And we are going back to Ozzy's turn. We'll get to you, Ari, unless you wanted to do something in this round.
I can wait.
Okay.
No biggie.
Okay, cool. I said the counter was at 1 before, and we just went around the whole thing. The super cool special doesn't happen. Yay, at the end of this round. Okay, cool. Yay. Counter's up. Time's up.
Okay.
Anyway, Ozzy, you're free.
As Sophie's leaving, she's just kind of looking after her, going like, "That's actually a bit of a conflict of interest, but this actually sounds fun. Cannons that."
You now have access to the Aurora's cannons. For a refresher, the Aurora has... For a refresher, the Aurora has slingshot with acid snails and hot flaming rocks.
Well, that all sounds fun. How could the girls possibly decide? Let's start with acid snails because that's just delightful. How often to acid snails out of a cannon? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do I gotta do?
Okay. All you have to do is try to use them. Like, they're just slingshots. You load them up with acid snails and fling them.
Ooh, let's go. Pew pew.
Okay. So you are going to roll to use this weapon. You are specialized in technology. So we're going to... you're trying to hit.
I'm specialized in sailing.
Well, you're specialized in sailing, so we'll say that. You're also an engineer, which is what I'm counting.
Yes.
Okay. You're trying to hit the pandemonium, so we're starting at 21, 18, 15 so far. Is there anything else that you'd like to use?
Yeah. I have savant power
flare.
shift.
Ooh, savant power shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 specific skills other than attacks or defenses. That's your perception. So I'll put this in sailing. Are used by 1 per shift. So that kind of helps me know like how to actually aim the cannon properly and how to.
You've also worked on Moth's crew, so you would know how to use some of this weaponry. But yeah, so that'll ease it to a 12 so far.
Okay. Let's see.
The flare.
Wait,
Well,
what do I do with the flare?
So the flare shows me where it's at. The pandemonium is. So that'll ease it from a 12 to a 9. 9 or better.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go for it. Yeah, it's a 20.
Yes.
I got a 20 in this dang show.
Yes. So that is a major effect.
Moment.
All right. So what I would love, if you're open to this, for your major effect, is for you to pull a Rube Goldberg and fire all of the weapons on the Aurora at once.
Broadside, yes.
Engineer like a little like use thing that goes to everything all at once. You go here and you go there and you go this way. And she's just like maniacally laughing the whole time.
Fantastic.
I want to know what Dwayne's role in the Rube Goldberg is.
Yes.
Dwayne will have his moment, don't worry.
It's coming. It's coming. Cool. So you fire off this Rube Goldberg machine, and in addition to being consumed by dark water, the pandemonium also takes multiple points of damage because these do 4 points of damage apiece. There are how many weapons on here? Like 4. Count. Where are you? The Aurora. You have 4 on your ship, so 4 times 4 is the pandemonium just took 16 points of damage. Pandemonium's not looking
really in prison.
Not that you're bitter. I believe we said the pandemonium has 2. The pandemonium is starting to sink. It has 2 points left before it sinks. You watch as the giant ship gets hit and slowly begins to sink into the water. Ozzy, fantastic. You also see you hear, because you're firing stuff. You're watching where the pandemonium is, but you hear Koa starting to run below decks as well. So,
is this the moment, Vixie, or are you setting up for
you want it to be the moment? It can absolutely be the moment.
I mean, do I have enough time?
You just fire it off. You succeeded. You're cackling maniacally, and then you hear Koa running down below decks to try and get to Cadan.
Can I see her?
If you turn around, yes.
Okay. And so she pulls Dwayne out of her pocket and says, "Dwayne, it's time to be a hero. I'm gonna miss you, buddy." And then she lobs at Koa.
I am letting this succeed because Dwayne.
Just bonk her on the head once. I don't care what it does.
Ari, as you begin to like chase after Koa, you watch as through the mist, in slow motion, we see Ozzy throw Dwayne, and Dwayne rolls and rolls and rolls, and we see its happy little face as it flies across the screen and hits Koa right on the side of the temple, right before she can get below decks. And Koa flies to the side and sort of lands across the deck. And Dwayne rolls and lands smiley face up.
MVP.
Dwayne isn't lost, right?
Dwayne.
He's still there?
Dwayne is still on the deck.
Okay, we're
And
good.
it's a
We're
very
good. We're good.
dramatic moment for Dwayne.
Yes.
Like, I need a hero plays as Dwayne is flying through the air.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that's Ozzy's entire turn.
Mhm.
Ari,
Amazing.
it's on you.
Ari's straight up just gonna start beating the crap out of Core of the Shield.
With the okay, all
I'm
right.
not even like trying to do magic. I'm just like, you will not take my family. Just like slamming you across the face over and over again.
Okay. So, Koa is still holding that pearl, and you feel yourself hitting something much that is not Koa. You are hitting like what feels. It almost feels like a resonance field, but made with a different kind of magic. I will say this is going to be an attack roll for you. And because of the nature of this magic, if you fail this roll, it could potentially damage the treasure that you are using. So, Koa is a 24 to start.
All right.
24 is your target number, baby. Let's bring it down.
Can I power with Ecomancy?
Power their strikes, absolutely.
All right.
If you are
I'll do that.
physically, you're relying on this physically. This is not a magical attack. Then yes.
Yes.
So you're adding power to your strikes. That's going to ease it by 121.
All right. I'm still nowhere near enough to do any damage. All right. I can spend some might. So I'm going to spend some might.
Okay, so you're
Because that's what the points are for.
18. Let's go. 18 or better.
I'm going to spend some more. Another
Okay.
2.
15.
I can't see a way of getting more. I'm not a fighter.
Just roll high. You're fine.
Shut up, you. That's my life.
I love how Dove was like, but can I eat the shield?
Because I
But-
have energy protection, can
Yeah.
it be protecting me from the blast coming off it, resonating off the
Nothing
thing?
is attacking you. So it is more.
No,
you are
screw it. We'll just roll 16. We'll just roll 16.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll just
Just
roll
roll
16.
high.
Screw it.
Fine.
If you don't take risk, you don't have to live the dream. That's how it works.
Yep, that's how it works.
I did not roll a 16.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Hey.
Well, I was like, is it a 1? No. Anyway, the dice are like, you're not getting a 1. You're going to like it too much. Anyway.
You enjoy this.
2, 1. I rolled a 19, a 20, a 3, a 4, another 3, and an 8. I am due a 1.
No.
So on an 18, you find that your shield is resisting something. Like your shield is defending as well as being used as a blunt weapon. You can't seem to make a dent in it, but you are landing strikes. And the last shot, you feel that sort of protection give, but Koa rolls to the side. So your shield grazes her. Basically, you weren't able to harm her specifically, but you did negate her armor, so she doesn't have armor anymore. So to acknowledge your high roll.
Thank you.
But anyway, so Koa, that is you and Koa. Koa gets herself back onto her feet. She's still holding that pearl. And I need you to roll for the Aurora. This is a defense roll for the Aurora. This is how your hull is faring against the dark water that is surrounding you.
All right, just one roll?
It is just one roll. The Aurora, this is not a speed task, so the Aurora can't escape it. You're stuck in it. Let me see the Aurora. If the Aurora has anything that might help you.
Don't bother. Don't.
No? What did you
I
roll?
rolled a 2.
Ooh. Anyway,
Can I spend points to reroll the Aurora? Because I feel like I don't want to lose the Aurora. No, I've rolled 2.
you're not going to lose the Aurora. That I won't allow.
Okay.
But I do get to raise the stakes. So you feel panic coming from the Aurora because you can feel you and the Aurora have an open communication between you, and the Aurora is starting to scream as it begins to sink into this pool of dark water. And you can hear Cassandra going, Ari, something happening up there.
I kind of have it under control, but I'm not sure.
Oh boy. And we're going to cut from there over to Zaire. You are also feeling the ship start to sink. Sophie just went swimming in the dark water to go to the Wraith. And yeah, this is where you find yourself.
Well, if we can get rid of Koa, we can get rid of the dark water.
Correct.
So I am going to throw the shocker
The shocker. Okay.
at her,
Let's go.
which is a Cypher that delivers a powerful burst of electricity.
Okay.
So it's it's a little ball with like a little like electric jellyfish type creature inside of it. And then so I'm gonna throw that at Koa.
Okay, throw it at Koa. Let's go. That's a 24 to hit Koa.
And then I have targeting eye.
Okay, 21.
And I am trained in ciphers.
Okay, 18.
And then I am going to spend some edge.
Okay.
And
use your effort to bring it
Yeah.
to a 15. All right, 15 or better.
and then since this is a cipher, can I spend out of my intellect pool?
Yes, if you would like, I'll allow it. That's fine.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to spend 2 more to drop it
To
down to a
bring
12.
it down to a 12. 12 or better. Let's go.
Got this. Come on now. 17.
17. Okay, on a 17, you tell me what this looks like as you throw the shocker.
You see like it's like all of the stuff is happening and things are being pitched around and it's like, oh, grr. And like sword in one hand, reaches in the pouch with the other hand and pulls out this little ball and
Mhm.
shakes it. It's like wakey
Okay.
wakey and pitches it right at
Koa. Okay.
Koa.
It lands at Koa's feet. How much damage does a shocker do?
8.
Fantastic. Okay. Koa
Dice are not
is
very good.
electrocuted by this, by the shocker. You can see her skin go translucent, especially because she's a mer person, so she's even more sensitive to electricity. And you can see the steam coming off of her as she falls to her knees, trying to gather herself. Koa doesn't look good. Like she also drops the dark pearl that she had in her hand, and it rolls down the deck and at your feet, Zaire. And as you look at it, it seems to draw you in. And we're going to see what happens on your next turn with that.
Oof.
And yes.
I would like to use this opportunity to see if Dova can get a hit in.
Okay. What is Dova gonna do?
This is another chase situation. It's like, oh, wriggly butt. Time
Okay.
for a pounce.
Calibrating. Let's go.
So yeah, Dova's gonna try to pounce.
Oh, I forgot that Koa took damage from Dwayne. Sorry, Dwayne. I need to mark off some like a couple points of damage here. Koa's still not. Koa's
If you
worse.
want, I just wanted it for the cartoon effect and just slow her down for a moment. So, but yeah,
we all love
Definitely.
Dwayne. We want the
stop
most
you.
for Dwayne. We want the best.
Dwayne is an honorary treasure of rule.
Yes, 100%.
So that's usually a 24 to hit.
For 24 to
Koa.
hit Koa, yes, correct.
Then I'm gonna spend some points to.
Okay.
Oh, that's too many. There we go. To drop it down to an 18. 15.
And,
15. So no, 18.
15. Okay.
And then yeah, I'll roll and see how much the. Where did the cat
Okay.
die go? The cat eye has disappeared because that's what happens.
They're like, roll without it. Let's see what you get.
Basically. Rude. I'm sure it'll come up later. It's not like I don't have enough. I'm using a different D20 every time I make a roll.
Fantastic.
Okay. Dova got a 12.
Okay. Dova strikes at Koa and misses. She mostly
I think it's like the pitch of the ship, like stuff like starts to, it's the churning, and then like it's right as Dova pounces, it's like the ship has like shifted again, and so the trajectory is off.
The trajectory is off, and you see Dova go sliding down the deck, almost off the ship, but Dova has claws, and Dova's like, hell no. So Dova hangs on. The ship is starting to sway back and forth. The Aurora itself is panicking. Ari, you can feel this panic. Like, it does not know what's happening. It wants to preserve its life, and it doesn't know how to get out of this. So this is an essential of panic screaming, from the Aurora. That's Zaire. Komu! Time to...
Yes,
how are you
ma'am.
doing, Brother Blackheart? You're gonna...
How does the ship look that we're on?
Okay, so... The Pandemonium is a much bigger ship than the Aurora or the Wraith. The Aurora and the Wraith would go down well before the Pandemonium does. And you can see Mantis frantically barking orders. And in an angry huff, you see him, I'm going to go get what's ours. And you watch him board. You watch him like grab onto like what looks like a miniature glider thing and hole and slot and fly towards the Aurora. He seems confident that the Pandemonium will not sink, and he is going to get apparently something that's his from the Aurora. Don't know what or who. Somebody.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, you can feel the pitch, like it is moving, but it's much more like it's going to take, if you think about like larger boats like the Titanic and how long they took to sink, it's along that line. How long
Right.
Okay.
How does Blackheart look right now?
Blackheart does not look great. Like, yes, he had a little bit of a recharge from the dark water. But he's not looking, the thing that is, it's not that he hasn't sustained damage. He has.
Right.
It's not registering to him that he is broken in any way. He's not registering pain. And like I said, if he goes down, he's going to have to stay down. So.
I'm going to approach Blackheart. Everything the Dark Dweller touches lies in ruin. That is the only fate, that is the only future for anyone that follows him. So I ask you one last time. Who are you? Are you Blackheart, or are you just another piece of ruin?
Blackheart looks at you, and you can see like he's breathing heavy. His fists curl, and as he retakes his stance and says, "I will not yield, no matter what, and I will do whatever it takes to win, even if it means driving everything to ruin." And he is going to lunge at you again.
Okay.
So you're going to be making a defense roll.
All right. I will do might
21 to
defense.
start.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Might defense is also specialized. That will ease by 2.
Okay.
What does that put me number-wise?
Sorry, my defense will ease by 2. So that is going to be 21, 18, 15.
For drama, let's go with that.
Okay. Roll a 15.
That is a natural 18.
You do 4 extra points of damage on a natural 18, or 2 points of damage, sorry, plus all the other damage you do. So how much damage are you going to do to Blackheart?
I do a lot. My base now would be 9 plus that bonus, so 10, 11. Just outright.
Okay. So, Komu, what does it look like as you take down Brother Blackheart once and for all?
With a sigh, he lunges, and this time it's just a quick succession. It's a shattering kick to his knee, which destroys that joint. I grab the incoming lunge by pinning one of his arms against himself and twisting so that it dislocates the shoulder. I'm basically dismantling this beast as if I was dismantling a machine. At the end of it, he will not stand up again.
And you watch as you land the final blow that ends Brother Blackheart, and his body falls into the waves to be consumed by the dark water he allied with. You have defeated Brother Blackheart.
For the honor of them all, goodbye, Blackheart.
As you look down, you see something strange just beyond the dark water. What looks to be the glow of a glowfish. Then another, and another, and another. And you watch as rising from the waves, the army of Malaeus and the kingdom of Altamari rides to your aid. Because somebody lit the beacon, and Rohan answered.
Yes.
And the people of Altamari, you see the Mer people mounted on seahorses, riding the waves towards you to offer you assistance as you find yourself mired in this dark water. Brother Blackheart is defeated. It's one down. He still got Koa, who's hanging on by like this much. She's really trying not to die, man. But yeah, so I will say this. We are going to Ozzy. You have fired off all the traps are coming back to Ozzy. The Wraith is still in danger. The Aurora is still in danger from the dark water. The Pandemonium no longer has someone commanding them, so all of those sailors are going to be trying to keep the Pandemonium afloat somehow, because clearly the Dark Dweller does not care if they live or die, but they do. So they're going to be like, "How do we do this? We gotta go. What are we doing?" So they're trying to figure out what to do.
They do have some self-preservation.
Mantis does land on the Aurora. I'm not going to tell you how, why, or when he's going to show up, but Mantis is on the Aurora. So.
But I don't see him there.
We are surrounded by mist. So until that mist is dispelled, you probably wouldn't see him approach. and I don't think you would see where he lands.
Okay.
At least not right now.
That's fine. Well, I think I've done damage to pandemonium that they aren't really a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Water is a threat. So the only real perceivable threat right now is Koa. I think.
Correct.
Cool. Well, I'll go join Ari. Let's go get
Okay.
her.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So Ozzy and Ari, you're going to be attacking together. I am going to ask Ozzy, if you would like, please roll for Sophie.
Sure.
This is going to be a roll to Sophie. I'm going to give Sophie a level to make my life easier. Sophie, this is going to be a level 5 task for Sophie. She's very strong and she's very resilient. So I imagine that she would be able to resist the dark water long enough to get to the Wraith. It's not that long of a swim. The two ships are pretty close together. So this is just to see how much damage she's going to end up taking from the dark water as she gets to the Wraith.
Okay.
So
would she be spending anything to reduce this?
Yes, she's, like I said, she's got a strong constitution and she's very resilient. This is going to start at a 15 and move to a 12. So she has to roll a 12 or better.
Sorry, Sam, I rolled a 9.
Oh, so Sophie is going to take.
Nasty.
Yeah, Sophie's not going to take that much damage, but she's going to take about 6 points of damage, which she's got some scars on her body when she climbs onto the deck of the Wraith, and she, in her infinite wisdom, she forgot to take a treasure of rule with her. But as the kingdom of Altamari swims up and we see them coming, she waves them down to try to get them to come to the Wraith first and get the people that she knows Ari cares about handled first. And she then proceeds to take the wheel from Jote and says, "We're getting out of here," and moves the ship hard to the right to try to maneuver it out of the dark water. The dark water itself has stopped moving because Koa is in self-preservation mode. There's no one to really direct it. But the pearl remains. And it remains calling to you, Zaire. So Ozzy and Ari, we're going to go ahead and you guys are going to take your turn together. What would you like to do against Koa? And then we're going to get to Zaire. Because, fun times.
I'm going to have Ozzy take the lead. I'm going to have because she sacrificed Dwayne for me. Yeah, I'm willing to be like, I got your back.
I mean, he's not dead. He's just on the ship.
Dwayne is sitting there smiling at you like.
Goodbye, Dwayne. Oh, I knew him, Horatio. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I have so many options.
I like the little it's like the little.
So many options for Ozzy.
I know. I'm like, do I shoot her with a pistol? Do I use a skill? Do I use a Cypher? Is she holding anything particularly?
She is not. She's not holding anything. The only thing she was holding was that pearl, and that pearl is by Zaire right now. So she, but the Aurora is sinking, so the water is getting progressively closer to you. Bits of dark water are starting to lap onto the deck of the ship.
Yeah. Let's just research her.
Okay, fantastic. Can you use Harpy's Reach? Let's see if it succeeds. She's a 24 to start. Okay. And you've got
a group of creatures, medium short range, make an intellect roll. On a success, induce a painful hit, causing 2 points of damage.
So what do we have to ease this?
Well, I have 1 effort left, 3 edge, but I think that just takes the pool. I think I can't.
I'm going to say that using your effort, you can lower it to a 21.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Koa is not in the best shape, so I'll let that ease it by a second one for an 18.
Okay. I'm looking at my prodigy. Prodigy power shift.
Okay.
I don't know if this really counts for anything though. So you give a lower tier ability. Oh, give up a lower tier ability to get a higher tier ability that matches your character concept. It doesn't do anything for me. Okay, wait. Use a specific power, including damage, but not attack rolls are by 1 step per shift. So will this count? If it's...
I'll count it. We'll ease it down to a 15. 15 or better.
All right. There we go. Power shift. Let's see if I can give this BH a headache. I did. I got a 7.
Yay! All right. How much damage is that going to do?
I think it's 2.
Okay.
2 damage.
2 damage.
And she has a painful headache now.
As you tell me again what you were doing. You were firing a pistol. You were harpy screeching.
No,
her,
it's
right?
Harpy Screech.
Okay, so you run over to where Koa is, sliding dramatically in front of Ari, and tell me how you finish Koa off.
Oof.
Nice.
I don't want to. I don't think this is... she's not my villain to finish off. So
Okay.
I think I just want to stun her.
So you,
So
instead of
slide
doing damage,
in.
you want to stun her?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Maybe just like 1 damage and done.
this will allow a free ease for Ari when Ari goes to attack.
So
then-
yeah, so she slides in, takes a deep breath, lets out this... I can't do it because my voice is still trashed. And then it just makes Koa go like, ah.
Okay.
It's very painful. It just stuns her for a moment.
Koa
Say,
holds
get
her.
her, Ari.
Yeah, Koa holds her
Get her,
ears,
Ari.
and the stage is set. Ari, what do you want to do?
I don't know. How am I planning on finishing her off? I don't want to try and cleanse her because I already did it once and I got it, but I failed at last. Like I was gonna work again. I feel my best option is because this is a children's cartoon. At the end of it, I should just punch her overboard.
Punch her into the dark water?
Yeah. I know it probably is like a worst idea and it won't go wrong, but in the spirit of a children's cartoon, I feel like that's what I would do.
In fairness, your
Yeah.
cleansing did succeed. It just wasn't strong enough.
Maybe
Because
being
you
the
did get a
dramatic end of the
glimpse.
series, this time it can be strong enough.
We all need to do it together.
The power of friendship.
Power of
The power of friendship.
Can
And
I
all the
use
treasures.
all
Saturday
of the
morning
treasures of
routine.
Groove right now to cleanse her?
I mean, everyone is holding one, but that's on board except for
Yeah.
Ozzy and Sophie.
So
In which case, yeah, I'm gonna grab my compass. I'm gonna hold
Yeah.
the shield. I'm gonna point it towards her, and I'll be like, I am not the one to judge you for the crimes you have done, but at the very least, what I can do is stop the influence between you, just like you did to me. And I'm gonna reach my hand over the compass. I'm gonna slam it on her head, and I'm gonna be like, "Be gone, dark dweller!" And I'm gonna try.
The power of Christ compels me. I'm
Carl,
sorry.
Christ compels you.
The power of Mara
So
compels you.
I will
The power of
say
treasure
that
compels you.
as you do this, as an era of Octopon, let's go ahead and roll without this. And not because you're not going to succeed, but because I want to see how many treasures you activate. The difficulty on this is going to be start at an 18 because you get a free level of ease and from Koa being weakened, and also you are using a treasure roll against the Dark Dweller, which is supposed to be effective. So
I rolled a 19.
you have
Hey.
activated the treasures of rule. So wherever the treasures are, the world of Myr, having answered you once with the Kingdom of Altamari, answers you a second time. The horn on Zayr's belt glows with a warm light. Komu, your chalice flares up in the night. Another brilliant flare. The other treasures, the medallion, the cloak of shadows that Nidler has, all of them begin to glow as the magic of Myr takes hold, surrounding the Aurora. The dark water around the ship dissipates. And the compass, normally its beams will point you towards the next treasure of rule, but this time the beam pierces Koa, and you see what looks like a dark shadow leave her body. Tell me how you finish Koa off. And I don't mean kill her. Tell me how you cleanse her.
So as I slam like the crystal onto her head, I get there's a bit where like there's like silence, and I sort of see Koa for what they were in the past, what they are now, and a future version of them that I don't see clearly. Like the glow is too much from the light of all the ideas of whether they will repent, whether do any of those. But I see two versions: one that is redemption, and one that never forgives and never forgets, and is constantly still hoping to get back the power they want. I realize it's not my choice to make which one of those two Koas they are, and I tell them it is your choice to choose which path to take. All I am is just guiding you along the way. And I'll pull it off her head, and she'll have that moment of clarity where she'll see it, and she won't sense the dark
Dweller.
with her, dweller inside her. And she has a moment where she's like trying to reach for power or do something. She has nothing, and we're about to see whether she's gonna like be happy or sad or whatever. But then I punch her in the face.
Not
And I
correct.
go, however, you still did threaten my family, so
I owe you one.
Straight up, I look at everyone else and I whisper. I look and go, Jungle Longo.
And Koa falls to the deck, unconscious. So you have knocked Koa out and dispelled the dark water. I will say, Zaire, you're going to want to roll a defense roll because the pearl in front of you, you watch as it screams, a scream that echoes through not just your mind, but also Ari and Ozzy's mind, and explodes into a million pieces. So you're trying to not get hit by bits of broken glass. Yeah.
That'd be great. That would be great if I
Yep.
didn't. Well, I have nothing. I've got nothing here. So
I mean, the pearl is not that high. You're trying to you're starting at a 15. So
okay. Can I spend some intellect? Because I
Yeah,
know that as the cleansing, it's going to destroy the pearl.
yes.
Can I be smart?
Yes,
Turn
absolutely.
away
You can
from
be
it.
Smart. Just face away.
So we're gonna call that a 12, and then because
Yes.
I'm right next to Dova,
Maybe you shield Dova. No, don't.
Yeah.
we get a level of ease
Ease. So 9
together.
or better.
Great.
I mean, you have armor, so you might be able to
Yeah.
take some of this.
I eat it so badly. I rolled a fucking 1.
I finally got my 1. I got my 1 at the
Yeah.
end.
With all the crits we've had today,
So
the dice are telling the story this episode.
the dice
They
were
really are. They're like,
wow.
This
Fire.
is really the payback for the fact that I crit succeeded on so many don't take splatter damages
Yes.
in my Sunday game that I gained expertise in it.
Well, you are now full of glass, which is a good time. It's not magical though; it's just regular glass. Because
Well, at least there's that. I'll
Yeah.
say
Cool
ow.
scarring.
Yeah.
You get cool scars.
you get cool scars. You take 4 points of damage. This wasn't like that bad, but holy shit, dude.
So 3 because of the armor, I think.
Yes.
It's 3.
3 because of your armor, possibly 2 because I don't know if your armor does +1 or +2.
I'm checking. I've never used it before.
Welp. Either way, you took a little bit of
Oh,
damage.
just 1. So
Okay, yeah.
3.
So just 3 points of damage. Ow. But the good news is the dark water has been banished. The dark dweller has been driven back from the Aurora. The Aurora and the Wraith are safe but heavily damaged. The Pandemonium is not looking great. The Pandemonium and the Aurora are both sinking. You are going to, but fortunately for you, you do have the Wraith with Sophie on it, driving, basically taking the wheel. Niddler is over with the wheel of the Aurora, and they are able to essentially help you and get you out of there while the Pandemonium panics. However, Zaire, there is one final thing you have to confront. Mantis drops down from the crow's nest and confronts you. He's not here to fight, but he wants you back. And he says as much.
I'm never going to be the person that you wanted me to be. I've accepted that. I found who I am going to be for the rest of my life. You need to accept that. You've been the captain of the Pandemonium for 20 years.
We've been waiting for you, Zaire. How can we exist without the legacy of Bloth?
My father's legacy is his own. I am Zaire. I'm no one's legacy. I am no one's puppet. If you need it so badly, take it, and I throw the Deathbringer at his feet.
He looks down and then looks up at you. Picks up the sword. You disappoint me.
Can I do something? to
Ask
your
me
dad?
Absolutely.
if I care.
Ooh, fantastic. You say that. Ozzy, what are you going to do?
I'll pull out a retractor. She's gonna aim at the jewelry in his face. Yank it out of his face.
Oh! I'm going to let that succeed. And as you say that,
it wouldn't hurt a lot, but it would certainly be distracting and humiliating.
no, I think that's hilarious because, especially if it
Amazing.
happens, ask me if I care. All of his jewelry pops out of his face. And Mantis screams both in rage and in pain and leaves the ship with the Deathbringer. The weight of the legacy you carry is gone.
So,
And
what do you think of old Ozzy now, sir? Huh?
I bet you could get actually a pretty good price for that once you clean it off.
Okay. She looks a little disappointed. That's okay.
Komu, you are still in the Pandemonium.
Is there a captain on this vessel?
You see them frantically trying to organize themselves, and a glider bearing Mantis is returning, just as a voice calls down to you. Soldier!
I turn.
You see the face of General Malaeus. Do you require
General.
assistance returning to the ship? And you watch as the armies of Ultimeri surround the Pandemonium. They will not be leaving here without a fight.
I think I'm getting too old for all of this. Yes, I would like to go home.
He nods. I will take you to your ship.
I hand him the decree that he handed me, the one that pronounced his daughter a target. I'm glad I didn't have to claim this bounty today.
He looks at you. Is my daughter with you?
She's over there with my people. It seems... Well, actually, Komu doesn't know. Ooh, Komu doesn't know.
Komu doesn't know.
Yeah. Her fate will be decided by my crew. I'm certain.
Together, the two of you return to the Aurora. And Komu, you are returned. To which we find out that Koa has been knocked unconscious but is somehow still alive. Ari, are you willing to give Koa to General Malaeus?
Absolutely.
He takes her
I
body from you.
Yeah. I hand her over and I go, I cannot tell you if this is true, but I no longer sense the dark dweller inside her. Whoever she was from before, she is now. I'm not really very good at this whole redemption arc thing, or why, or what, or how, but it's your people, so you figure it out.
He looks at you and looks down at Koa, and you can feel the sorrow. Like, he is both relieved and horribly sad that it has come to this. And he says, "Thank you. A father's love for his daughter is infinite." And he holds Koa close. "Voltameri is in your debt. My men will escort you. My men will escort you to Octopon. And should you ever have need, you have but to ask, and Voltameri will answer. Princess of Octopon."
I'll nod and be like, I accept it in good graces. I hope I never have to use it.
He gives a nod, and then you see him like kind of kick his horse into, not kick, but like, you know what I mean, like encourage his horse to move, his seahorse, and you watch as the pandemonium is surrounded. He takes off into the waves, and you essentially have an honor guard that is now taking you to Octopon. You and the Wraith as part of the ship. You are able to, the Aurora and the Wraith, sail across the seas of Myr, unfettered, unhindered, until you reach Octopon, the jewel in the crown of Myr, as Ayaz once called it. With the treasures in hand, the fate of the world is finally secured. It would seem that the world of Myr has chosen the heir apparent to the throne of Octopon, and it is Princess Ari. And at this point, I would like for each of you to give us a little bit of an epilogue for each of your characters, because we have reached the end of the story. So, we're going to do Ari last, starting with Ozzy. You are all able to land safely and banish Darkwater forever. So what does Ozzy do now?
So Ozzy's going to look up at Ari expectantly and say, "I expect a full pardon for this."
I would have thought that was a given.
Excellent. Can I have a ship too?
Okay, now hold up. Okay, now hold up. Let's talk about that. Let's have your people speak to my people. We'll welcome the whole ship.
You are my people.
Oh yeah, you're right.
In prison for 18 years. I'm trying to kidnap you, by the way. I mean, that was water
What?
under the bridge, right?
Wait, hold on. Wait, go back. Wait, hold on, go back. What are you trying to kidnap me? I feel like that's what the scene should end of. I would be like, wait, hold on, I don't remember this.
Yeah, so you guys, we pull out from you as you guys fade into like bickering and bantering, and we're gonna move to Komu. Komu, what are you going to do now that the fate of the world of Myr has been secured?
I'd like to do a flash forward.
Okay.
This is a bit later on, maybe several years.
Okay.
We open on an island far away. No one's been to this place before. It's hidden away. This is Komu's Rest. The official story is that Komu has earned a full pardon and is interred on this island. He rests there forever. The unofficial truth, Komu is very much alive. He's training a generation of warriors. In case Darkwater ever comes, you need people that can resist it, and for all the right reasons.
and you hear the students' cries filling the air as they go through their katas with you. And you no longer are doing them alone in the wee hours of the morning. We'll move from you over to you, Zaire. Now that the world of Mur is safe once again, what are you? And you are free from the legacy of Bloth. What is Zaire going to do?
I think that there's like a bit of time, and we see that Zaire has joined the crew of the Mantis once again.
Or join the
Reunited
crew of
with-
the Pandemonium?
Joined the crew of the Wraith.
The Wraith. Okay. Mm-hmm.
One day that will not be confusing for me for no reason, and
Fine.
today is not that day.
Ah!
Joined the crew of the Wraith, reunited with Jote, and as they sail around, you see like Zaire like frantically scribbling down notes from every place that they go to. And
Amazing.
like and then the Wraith pulls into a dock at Johnstown, and Zaire is like lugging out this crate of books.
Fantastic. And as you look up this crate, walking by you is Sophie with another crate, heading towards a ship of her own. The Stormborn's Fury is what it is called. And Captain Sophie now has her own crew, small crew, for a small vessel. But she is the captain of her own ship and the master of her own will. Something that she always was. This is just the full manifestation of it. And you say hello to each other. You'll probably have a drink tonight before Sophie takes off on her next adventure, or on their next adventure. And last but not least, wait, sorry?
Got one more I need to interject.
Dwayne.
Oh, we got Dwayne.
It was on screen.
Yes.
It's a line of text that said, like, Dwayne was granted the knighthood.
Dwayne is now Sir Dwayne of Octopon.
In parentheses, just this doesn't actually mean anything. Not for the real ending.
It means something to Dwayne, okay? But yes, last but certainly not least, Ari. What?
So there's technically three, but two scenes.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is Ari is in what looks like a medical room, and she sat there with her mom and her father, and they're looking at the beds of both their siblings. And then when their siblings sort of wake up and they're like Lord of the Rings style, is everything okay? Getting up, Ari like leaps onto the bed and hugs them, and then starts crying. And it's like, I miss you. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what was going to happen. Are you okay? Everything's all right. Like, I feel like there's the bit with whether my father or my mother want to say anything is like irrelevant point. Because like, what matters, I want to show that Ari was really worried about their siblings. And they're hugging him and she's crying and she's happy and she's bouncing in the bed and she's telling the story and everything is there. And we have like a little pan away from that. And then when we pan down, it's a procession for like years later, the Queen of Octopon is about to be crowned and all of that.
Yes.
And everyone's like, and there's a whole ceremony there, and a bunch of people are inside, and there is a bit where there's like a veil over my face as I'm like being led up to the throne room. I'm a little short though, it's really weird. And I'm coming along. They're bringing on my father is there to crown me. My mother's there looking really proud. Everyone's sort of looking over. My tail is dragging around. Somebody realizes I have a tail.
Yes.
They grab the mask. They pull it off. It's Niddler.
Yes.
At which point my father rushes immediately to my room, opens the door, and my whiteboard, I have written on it. And as the writing goes on, I'm going to say what the writing says, but I'm going to say what happens during the scene. The writing says, "Dear mother and father, It has been a great few years being trained to become the Queen of Myr, and I absolutely respect and love the role you gave me. However, I only just realized we never finished the book that deals with the history of Myr, and apparently there was a sequel that was written. I have to get it back to ensure Darkwater never returns. So, but it's okay. Don't worry about me. I'm going to get the best crew I know to help. And as it's going through each one, we see a scene of Komu's like training going on, and then we see a light coming from a ship reaching directly towards it. We see the two bits where Sophie and Zaire are carrying their books, and they turn around, and Sophie looks at the ship, and a light shines from the ship, as from the compass once again. And we see on Sophie's ship is me, my brother, my sister, and if she wants to be there, also Ozzy.
Sure, why not?
And I'm like, hey! It's like, I'm like,
Yeah,
no, go. You first.
Yeah. No, go ahead. This is the button on the moment, so I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, cool. And I'm like, so everyone, I have a crazy idea. You should hear me out. And that's like the last thing she says before like the screen pats away.
Well, so all you hear, the button on this moment, is Sophie's voice saying, Noija tot. And then the screen goes blank. And there is a little bit of a post-credit scene here that we're going to wrap up with. It's very short, I promise, because we're running a little over. But as we cut from there, we see the story of Princess Ari and the adventures of her crew spreading throughout the 20 seas of Myr. The students that are training with Komu talk about it at night, and we see parents reading the newly minted books about Princess Ari. Our crew have returned as heroes to Octopon, banishing the dark water from Myr forever. While their journey was not easy, and it has left them changed, the journey has at last come to an end, at least for now. And as the stories of Princess Ari's adventures spread throughout the 20 seas of Myr, children and adults alike embark on high adventure with the new Pirates of Dark Water. And that is where we will be ending our session today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this final session of the Pirates of Dark Water. And now I'm going to go sob in a corner. I'm going to have a great time reading the script, you guys. All right. But yes, thank you for joining us. I hope this has been as fun for you as it has been for us. It has been a great time. I know we ran a little over today, so thank you for sticking with us. And I'd like to thank our chat mods for their hard work. And as always, thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. I could not tell this story alone. It has been not just me, but this incredible table that not only understood the assignment, but brought so much to this game, story-wise, player-wise, and everything else. So I'm going to throw it around to them to let you tell them a little bit about themselves and who they played, starting with the delightful, the very purple Pooja. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where we can find you.
Hi, I'm Pooja. I don't use pronouns. You can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. If you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can tune in tomorrow and every Sunday as I play the astonishing Esthé Para Tiefling Martial Sorcerer / Warlock now in the Astral Circus Happy Jack's Spelljammer D&D 2024 campaign, where really the only major change Jason has made to the rules is that we roll 2d10 instead of 1d20. Mostly.
Right.
The major one.
Well, and the also with us is the delightful, our favorite googly-eyed pirate, Courtney. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where we can find you.
My pleasure in mind. Mine. Oh, sorry. I've been sick all week, guys. Forgive me. Hey, I'm Courtney. You can find me on TikTok at Courtney Lee Craft, where I mostly play the hurdy-gurdy. I'm a semi-professional player. You can see me play there. I play around LA. I'm playing a band on the 21st somewhere, so keep an eye on my TikTok to find out where, so you can come see us play. I love all of you guys. This has been an absolute pleasure, and it was delightful being your little like Danny DeVito-esque gremlin throughout the series.
Oh,
And got to have his moment in the sun.
finally, now he's Sir Dwayne of Octopon.
Sir Dwayne.
Oh, amazing. And the incredible, the invincible, the number of other adjectives I've used throughout this game. Joe, do you want to tell us who you are and where we can find you?
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm Joe. I have been Joe. I will remain being Joe. You can't stop me. If you'd like to follow me, you're going to have to find out where I live or invite me to more TTRPGs if you want to see me play more. Or just go to Blue Sky. You can find me at Unspun Tales.
Yay! And last but not least, the delightful, the fully main character energy, Lloyd. Tell us who you are and where we can find you.
Hi, I'm Lloyd. I exist as a human being. Finding me could be fun, but find these other people first. They're way cooler.
Yay! Oh, and that has been our incredible table who have put this beautiful story together for you. I would say join us Saturdays, 12 p.m. EST, 9 a.m. PST for our next session, but this was our last session of Pirates of Dark Water. So if you want to catch up on past episodes and binge listen to the series all over again because you had such a great time, you can find us on happyjacks.org/Pirates of Dark Water. And if you want to find all of the other APs on Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. Thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.